Ezokana, I greet you, Ezokana. Get him, man. Ole way. Ezokana sort of official. Get a man. And then make one. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. You're welcome. I greet you, the good guy. My brother, I greet you, Get him, man. Firstborn is here with us. Firstborn, I see Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you're welcome. Nolene is here with us. There, my brother. We bless God. We bless God. Some of you may have known that yesterday we had an issue here on this platform, and this goes to you, my brother Ezokana. I hope you know this new rule on YT, in case if you're alive. Many of you watched that video and you saw what happened. I was streaming live. They not only end it, they deleted the video. You understand? This is making it 2 times. This is making it 2 times. It's happening to me. The first one I don't know, but now I know. But yesterday I thought that since the guy is not firing the catapult, there's no need to worry about. So we are back again. Please make sure you like the video as we go straight to the program, because this video, this particular one, is different from what we did yesterday. So I want you to share it and like it. Just give it a thumbs up, like the video while we move forward. Joseph, I see Joseph. Emmanuel said, how couldn't take reach you for call a beg? How I could take reach you for call a beg? You don't have my WhatsApp number, Emmanuel. You don't have my WhatsApp number. You don't have my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is not hidden now. I have a WhatsApp group all even, so you shouldn't. You are the first to say this in a very long time now. People know my WhatsApp number is in public. Oliver also is here. Oliver also, I see you, Oliver. You're welcome. You're welcome. Nolene, I greet you. Please make sure you like the video. I'm just waiting for some minutes before we start properly. This evening we are going to, talk about some of these saboteurs, but we are going to pick one today because of his recent video he made 15 hours ago. That's Jovika. Jovika is somebody that many of you know, and I think I need to tell you why Jovika is doing what he's doing, in case if you don't know. Jovika, if you check his profile, he's a Facebook, you will understand why Jovika is focusing on Biafra issue as a content creator. First thing you need to do is to lay hands on some of the itch, what you want to do, what you want to talk about. And if you are not good in that one, because it is always good for you to make up your mind to know what you want to do. Emmanuel, I'm still waiting for your comment. Let me turn this background music down so that my voice will not go on contest. Now, Emmanuel, I'm still waiting for your comment. If you don't have my WhatsApp group, if you're not in WhatsApp group or you don't have my WhatsApp number, let me know. I'll give my WhatsApp number. Then back to what I was saying. John Ezibo, you're welcome. He said, God bless my brother. The Lord is your strength. Keep it up. Keep it going, sorry. Now, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. I see you, Doka. Doka, I see you. Good evening, Mazakai, Jisike, Naoro. You're welcome. Now, Jovika is just like another, and just normal content creators, you understand, who is confused of the inch that he or she want to embark on. If you want to start creating content, it's either you want to create funny content like comedy, or to go through comedy, or maybe you want to reaction video, like celebrity reaction video or sports. If you don't make up your mind from day one, you will struggle. You'll be contemplating on what to do. That's why you see somebody talking about church today. Next one is talking about marriage, about couples having issue, how to settle it. Next hour, next video, you see him talking about how you beat Chelsea, or the next thing you are seeing him talking about the insecurity in homeland. Another one, you see him trying to talk about Donald Trump, what is going on in the West. So he's always, the person will be everywhere. But according to content creation, the rules is this: you have to make up your mind on what you want to do first. That will help you to gain long way. But immediately you begin to jump from here to there, you understand? You mess yourself up. Do you understand? You mess yourself up. Just like the other guy called the one that's broadcasting for Chairman, what is the name of this Buddha? Isaiah Yob, aka aka Ogenkere. The guy in Cambodia, that fake guy. If you check his page, he have talked about me, have talked about our brother here, talked about our brother here, it's not gonna solve. If you check his page, you will see he started from moringa, how to use moringa, how to use onions, how to mix combo to solve that. Then he moved from there, started talking about celebrity. Those things didn't work. Eventually, he realized, or somebody connected to Ogenkere, or he voluntarily decided to work with Ogenkere. But reason best known to him, though. And today, he's talking about Biafra and all that. What I'm trying to tell you is that they always lay hands on something, those who are confused on what to do. Go and check Jovica page. Check his YouTube. You understand what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm talking about. He started, even today, if Jovica says something today, like if Jovica make video about the video, for example, highest view could be 300, 200. Remember, his audience is about all the Nigerians, everybody. Unlike when you're talking about Biafra. Biafra inch is, you are being limited. Some people don't, even if you want to preach them when salvation will come, they don't want to listen to you because they see you as a Biafran content creator. Therefore, everything you're talking about irritate them. Just like you now, if you see somebody who is talking about Arewa Republic, Arewa Republic, will you go and follow them? I don't think you will do that. I don't think you follow somebody who is talking about Arewa Republic. I don't think you waste time as you be a fan. No, right? You see, that content is, of course, limited. That content has been limited. You cannot see people, you understand, about that kind of content. Everybody, it's not for everybody. Jovica is his own is different. He's one of those who want to, talk about everything, want everything to work and all the rest. So I think I need to show you what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can share my screen now. So let's start from there. All right. Please, your comment is very, very important. If you are just joining us, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about what you are talking about, and make sure you share it if you don't mind. Casey, Becca, I see you. Let me call you Amadi. That is more easy for me. Amadi, you're welcome. And Emmanuel, you see one thing about our people is this our brother here. Let me bring him up. This our brother here. Immediately I started, he put his comment. He wanted to talk to me. He said he wants my how I could reach you for call I beg. Now, Joise, if it's something again, he's nowhere to be found. because he don't mean to, he's not a fan, but he wants something from me. Just for me to ask you a simple question. Why are you not in my WhatsApp? My WhatsApp number is everywhere. You don't have it. He can't even reply because he's no longer watching. Anyway, thank God that I did not post it when you asked. Now I'm going to share the screen for us to know to watch what I'm talking about. Just a moment. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Emmy, Akidi, I see you. God bless you too. God bless you too. Okay, Kima. We are just 11 minutes of the program, so please make sure you like the video. Very, very, very important. Very, very important. Oh, sorry. I think let me take it out. Sometimes to share this screen, sometimes is the thing will be making it younger. Anyway, I think now take a look at, just watch this. This is Jovika's YouTube. All right, this is YouTube. If you look very close to some of the video here, okay, if you look very close, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. Now, from this page, for example, okay, just a moment. If you check very well, you see that his view, this one, when he talk about other things, this one is 200, this one is 53. When he talk about Matthias Ezako and Ebukobi, 4,900. When he talk about Ebukobi, 3,000. When he talk about his own opinion, like sponsoring something, he says Jovika sponsoring terrorism and all that 5 days ago, 400. Right? Now, let's go to anywhere he talk about Biafra. Now, for example, this one he talk about Mbaka, 1,600. Here he talk about Samanekba. This one, 1,000. Now, where he talk about attention in Enugu State, 600. I have a grace. I have a guarantee against my predecessors, Ebenism or whatever. I don't know who the person is. 400. When he talk about gentle, 3,000. When he talk about gentle again, 1,000. He can't see 100. When he talk about insecurity, about Biafra, 8,700. There's one I saw that is almost 50 something thousand. Are you getting the point? 50 something thousand. Now, 1 month ago, this there's a video we talked about. Look at it 1 month ago. Here, Fulani or Ibolani, who is responsible for the killing in Igbo land. Many of you may have watched this video. I have that. Let me see if I have that clip. You see the video here. Jovika titled it that is Igbo, trying to tell you that the Igbo people are the one committing those crimes. Do you understand? Trying to tell you that the Igbo people are the one committing those crimes. But the truth is that it has something to do with Igbo. Even the person, the victim, said it herself. Those that are responsible to that issue, that what happened to her, they are Fulanis. Let me bring that video up now, because I did not like your program. That is why I said now, because I did not like your program. That is why you did not like my program. Then why are you asking for my number? Why are you asking for my number since you don't like my program? And why are you here? Or do you mean you did not subscribe to my program? I don't understand what you mean. Okay. Now, I have discussed about this video in the past. Okay, I have discussed this thing in the past. This lady here, the story is somehow pathetic, like it is shocking. It's not something that one should be proud of. It's not something that someone should be proud of. But somehow, this video here, if you can find a way to tag it on Igbo people, call it Igbo Lani. Let's hear this.
I got on Thursday. When on that on Friday. Okay, so nefla mi meji dai. I was here jegute siga.
Now, this lady here now is telling you her own experience, her own encounter with the Fulani in Igbo land. In Igbo land. They went to somewhere, they're coming back, they kidnapped them. She was with her brother, her own biological brother. They kidnapped them and they told her to go and buy a cigarette. Just hear the story. But at the end of the day, when you pay attention to hear the same video, the same topic, listen, the same problem. When you come down here, see the title Jovika gave this video. Fulani or Igbo Lani, who is responsible for the killing in Igbo land? Still, he's still asking who is responsible just to protect Fulani. He's still asking. But the video, the person that had encounter told you, he mentioned it that Fulani kidnapped us. Because at the end of the day, they later tied the brother. Many of you may have known that story of a girl that was kidnapped with her brother, and the Fulanis demand that the brother must sleep with this girl in their presence. The brother said over his dead body. They started butchering the boy in the presence of the girl. Okay, in the presence of the girl. And what you are seeing here that's being covered is the body of that brother. Listen here. What is covered here? What you are seeing here down here that's covered is his blood brother lying lifelessly on the floor. Her own blood brother is here. She's here. Telling I have the video where this emojis is not attached, but I cannot show that one here. All right. If you want to see it, go to my Twitter. The one I have there is one without any censorship, anything. I just remove everything so that you can see it. Jovika responding to this video, pretending that he don't hear the name of those that carried out the action. The girl is telling you what happened to her own blood brother.
I got on Thursday. When on that on Friday. Okay, so nefla mi meji dai.
The Fulani way to die.
Emmanuel.
Ogwejof, I say you are welcome, Ogwejof.
One container there.
You don't have a machine here.
The Fulani. Ala buy. Say I should be her. I should give her. Where but I know here. Oh, yeah, I am a ball. I am a level. So I was saying, yeah, I could say the buy not 10 million like 5 since Friday. I didn't talk.
Okay.
Since Friday, I didn't talk. So we go on Saturday no to talk. I went more Saturday ego. Now I may go arrangement.
But give us a game size of the apple
On Saturday.
on Saturday.
Okay. I went on around that time level. PJ Patadigo. Only sifa uti ofu ngolia solo. So no katazie ebe mwede. Only sifa balo sodia. Babamba, see of Nahambra, I am in your giant police. I don't understand I have police. I am a hon and the buy police. Where's not how you buy? Open on
Kan dis na ba ibu ni yang
the flan.
un jida lu ni mo fa.
It's not how you buy. Open on the worker. They do one year work. So, how is not how you buy? Okay, I know you are since I know Coca-Cola, but did you want to have 1 hour? Now, some of them have 1 hour. How you buy? All our kind of medicines before 4 night, when you're not going to I will talk about the rest of tea. I never call on Sunday. And I'm not going to close 1 minute.
Patuna na masai dah nak buna
I am not since well, I did anymore. I am not there.
Mana particular place it kidnap na officer side bon.
Of your back, no, boy, I'm not of your back. I know, yeah.
Okay.
So,
That's why mana officer ko.
Emmanuel.
Okay, mana.
So, I worked there yesterday. For 1 man, 1 time, 1 time. Let's see, you could work na Ibuya. I always say the manager go take cigar na Otaba. The man will get a cigar, what to talk about why Mashita, Japan, and by then, full night.
Na cross 1 million alo.
Close 1 million. Now you can't ever. And full night, you go. How you put 1 name wine? You could go more. So I come to I went and say, I phone. I will one divine. I will tell her ego. I will say, not 20 millions. I will say 10 million. Different, not 20 million. Or was it?
Kaya na si ibu ni meba.
Hada ni ibu, hada si ibu. Not 20 million. Kahatos and about 10 million.
Now, the flying ada Igbo that ada Igbo ada asukwa Igbo. But your brother, a reverend, a father, father of an Anglican, never when I get that now, no Igbo Fulani. No, Igbo Fulani. Responding or reacting to this video. Do you know why I started by telling you this story? Is for you to understand the mindset of these people. They always want to pretend that they know everything. They want to help you. In fact, listen to this one.
Hello and welcome. I remain Jovica and I'm broadcasting from Jovica TV. I'm doing this broadcast to all my teaming followers and fans, those who love what we're doing, and I want to crave your indulgence to join me in this broadcast. As you can see, the topic that Ngozi Oraboeze declared Jovica, Ikengurago, and Ijele wanted. That is that is the topic I am looking into today.
Okay.
I'm going to take a break. When I come back, I'll begin to set the cat out of the bag. Let's take a break and come back and continue this broadcast. Remember, as I always say, if you don't get information, you are already deformed. After this break, we'll set the ball rolling. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms.
Now, I'm not going to listen to all this nonsense that you're talking here. Let's go straight to the so-called program.
This some months ago, 2 months ago, thereabout, he has been vocal against the activities of our Igbo brothers in the name of freedom. Wanted among 2 other persons, Ikengurago Ijele. Who is Ijele? Ijele happened to be, his name is Chukwuka. Is one of my Igbo brother who was detained for about a year and later was released earlier this year, some months ago, 2 months ago, thereabout. He has been vocal against the activities of our Igbo brothers in the name of freedom fighting. They hated him and they don't like seeing him. They fought him all round. Yes, I may not agree with all his way of life because everybody is entitled to their way and their opinion. Because when the consequences will come on everybody's action, you are going to be responsible for your action.
You are in support. Don't say that you're not aware, you're not in support. You are 100% in support of that. 100% in support of Idele. Don't twist word. Don't twist your word. I hate liars, to be honest with you. Hear him.
Ukenguragu, people have pushed me to go close to him. I happen to know him because I have been receiving report that you are keeping quiet. Ukenguragu will always bring the army, bring the full army. So I went into journalistic findings. I was able to discover that what they're saying about Ikeng is all fallacy. That he has been bringing Fulani. He want to bring Fulani. No, whenever these people want to sell their propaganda, they use the Fulani.
First and first, he's here sympathizing with the Fulani. Sympathizing with the Fulani. The thing is that you went into journalistic findings and research, or whatever you call that. Where is your preliminary report? Like, as you are doing those findings, you find out that when people say this, so things happen and this is the result. That is what journalists do. That is what journalists do. You don't just pretend to be what you are not. Do you understand? You started as if you know what you're saying. I remember when you were talking about Ebukobi, Mbaka, Matthias Ezra. We do watch you. Like I said when I started, content creation have something, you need to take the steps. You need to follow the steps. You need to ask yourself, what am I going to do if I open this my channel? What will I be doing there? If you don't have something to say, if you don't know what to do, you will be running helter-skelter, thinking that you are doing the right thing, whereas you are not. That's why you see people, like I said, today you are talking about politics. Next day you are talking about churches. Another one you are talking about tradition. Next one you are talking about sports. You'll be confused. Even like this platform that we are using, YT, you'll be confusing them also. It's just like somebody who want to start up a clothing, food business, food stuff, and you decide to rent shop. It should be get a shop. Retire. Line and retire. Okay, rent a shop. Maybe get a food stuff. The same thing applicable on social media. If you want to start, you need to ask yourself, what am I doing? So that the owner of the platform will now give you shop based on that thing that you want to do. That's why if I come here and I start talking about Man U, Chelsea, it doesn't make any sense because the platform is already known for something else. The shop is already belong to something else. That is what it is. You cannot keep on lying. You cannot. The more you are doing that, you are deceiving yourself. Now let's continue because I have other things to play here.
When they buy somebody, they call Fulani. When they do everything, they call Fulani. So you guys know myself. I've been a voice to the voiceless. I've been a voice to propagate and preach that Igbo should return home. Igbo should think home. Igbo should invest at home.
Okay.
If somebody started a movement to the point of registering such an organization, which we call Igbo ruler, that person should not be taken for granted. I have established this organization. We call it Igbo ruler. We have preached. I have had meeting with a representative of governor of Abia State, because he's a man who is doing very well. We identified with him, had a meeting with him, introduced ourselves to tell you how far we have gone in this move. We are going to the point of we have a song composed, many more songs. Listen to one of our songs. I just want to tell you who is Jovica. Listen to this one.
Now he want to tell you that this is why he's more Igbo than everybody. You know, these people, they actually believe that we are mumu. Now, watch what he's trying to count his own profile, what he has done, and that he have a song. So, hear the song again. Now, I don't know because of copyright, because that song belongs to him. Okay. Now he's trying to tell you what he has done. I see you, Armstrong, my brother. You're welcome. This woman na atụrụ ọkwa atụrụ afịa ịma atụrụ a na-abụ ịbịa n'afịa ọ na-ata vegetable ọ na-amanya ọrụ na n'ife ndị mmadụ na-eme. I greet you. Rose is here with us. There one Mazakai. Thank you so much, my sister. God bless you. So here your brother.
Google just tell us right now. Who is Ngozi Orabueze?
Now, this video is actually what pushed me to react on this. The title here, according to him, he just put it out there, Ngozi Orabueze. Okay? Demand, is it demand or... Let me be sure of what I'm saying. What did he even call that video? He called it... Dr. Ngozi Orabueze declares Jovika, Ikengo Rago and Ikengo Rago and Ijede wanted. That they have been declared wanted. On a push pen, a homie, they called me. Now I am wanted person, Now this is him trying to justify his actions, trying to prove who he is, that we are there. I am this, I am that. He started by reading, blowing his own trumpet. He registered the organization called Ibulono or Ibulon, I don't know. You forgot that you are the list of people that have such organization. Our brother, what is the name of this guy? I forgot it. Why is this? Why that name is skip my mind now? He also have his own organization, of course, Akurono as well. They are not only him. They're in a group that are into real estate. Okay, I always play his video here. Sometimes, not every time. Like last time we talked about where he made a video. Obi-Wan is another one though. Obi-Wan is another one. There's another one also. Obi-Wan is another one. There's another. That's our brother that is is an evangelist. Okay. What is the name of this? I can see his picture though. What's the name of this? BV Chinedu. Chinedu own is another one. Thank you for that as well. BVI. His own is another one. There's another brother, another person more popular even than those ones we are mentioning. Paul Chibo, Chibo, thank you. Brother Chibo have his own, of course, registered. You get the point. Have his own, of course, functioning very, very well. Who knows you? Nobody knows you, Jovika. But the title here is in consideration demanding or whatever, declare you wanted. She did not. In America, don't tell me you have grammar problem, because what she said there is not, she don't call your head, because I know what you are trying to do here. You want to put it out there so you become like she lives in America threatening your life. That is what you want. All of you, one by one. If you forge come out publicly disgracing yourself. She did not demand for your call for declare you wanted. She did not. What she said is you should be careful. You should stop your stupidity. She even advised you as a brother. Let's continue, because I have not watched the video to the end though. But the title of the video triggered me to react on it. Triple M, I see you. You're welcome, my brother. You're welcome. All of you in the comment section, God bless you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Dr. Ngozi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you looking to?
No, I'm not looking for this. I'm asking who is Ngozi Arabese. They didn't say husband. They're bringing a lot of things. Who is she? That was the question I asked. Okay. Okay, I say Doctor. All right. This is taking a lot of time to pull up. Ngozi Arabese is a deputy prime minister of C and COS USB, advocate for peace and justice, or whatever. This is what she put on her profile. Okay.
And what she put on her profile, you don't like it
Ngozi Arabese.
because you're expecting her to tell you that Ngozi Arabese is a sponsor of Ndobunigwe. She dares anyone to challenge her. So once you read what she said now, you can't even stand it. Okay. You know, read it. You are the one that said for it now. Read it out. Let's hear. Give me go to the profile. In as not a fault in a profile. Or I got written even a profile. Oh, I got anything for a profile, not you. Your own is what we don't. I can't even come out now. I don't need to do that. Imagine me now searching your profile for what? All your profile is in your video. The way you talk, the way you what you present, what you represent. That is your profile. That's your profile.
Is an art and healthcare services in Atlanta. Okay, let me not go to read some things. I know why I want to go there, but let me leave it.
Almost, no problem.
Let's go. Okay, I just received a message that she declared me wanted. I didn't watch where she made that declaration. I only saw in one of my young blogger page where she was saying, I don't know this guy, this Jovica of a person. I don't know you, whatever you call yourself, addressing me as whatever I call myself, that I should desist. That was the only part I listened from that guy's broadcast. But it was my greatest surprise. Somebody told me that she declared me wanted alongside the Ken Guruaga and the Gele. Today, another person repeated it again. I said, oh, I've searched for the video. I haven't seen it because I don't watch all this garbage thing they display.
What it baffles me. I felt so disappointed that a priest, you call yourself father, like down here that you attach here, FR mean father, Father Joe Vicar, because Anglican bear father, Catholic bear Reverend Father. They have Reverend attached. Okay, that's RV, FR. Then your name. Your own is FR, only Father Joe Vicar. You know, Anglican priests, they do marry, they bear children. They live with their wife just like normal man. Now, you know how what people feel when you present yourself in a negative way, like you normally, like you have been doing. The thing that shocked me about your lifestyle is lie. Like that is what I tried to reason along with that, like to try to accept you, with this lie that you are exhibiting on social media. I find it so difficult to accommodate, your presence, to be with you, to even reason along with you, because you lie per seconds. You said here, you watch this video of COS where she said this one, there's one they called Jovica, whatever you call yourself. That is statement of CS. You said you watch it also, one of their blogger. Okay. Then you now say somebody send you the message that what she said in that video is that she threatened you. You already had the opportunity to listen to that video yourself. And you said after you said you have been searching for it. You have been searching for that video to watch, but you don't watch them. You don't watch what these people say. Just connect the dots. You saw a video where your name is being mentioned. Immediately she mentioned your name. You don't want to listen again. You close it from what I say, Then later now somebody now told you the content of that message that you had the opportunity to watch, which you yourself willingly refuse to watch. You don't want to watch it. Okay. Then you are here telling us you started searching for the video. And you have not listened to that video because one, you have not listened to that video, not because you did not see it too, but you want to tell us that because you don't even search for it, and even if you do, you don't have time for it. Nobody in this life will watch a video where his or her name is mentioned and he says to close that video immediately. Even if you wanted to go before, as long as your name is being dropped in that video, then you will stick to hear what they want to say about you. It is natural. But look at you at your age. You want to tell us that you watch a video, immediately she introduced your name in that video. That was when you find it worthy to leave that video. Then you go. And now somebody told you the content of the video, that she was actually calling for your head, declaring you wanted. Now you started searching for the video. So your memory can't even connect back to where you watched it before. Your memory, your brain, you stop working immediately. You can't even remember that channel. But you remember what the person told you that message is all about. At your age, and yet, he be a preacher of gospel. Listen to this man.
On social media. I don't watch it.
Yeah.
This is not the first time all these they are paid bloggers. Because I heard allegedly they are being paid $500 every month to keep on promoting their fraud business. Huh?
Here we come. Biafra, Biafraud. As a preacher of gospel, in 1 second, you are telling people how to achieve that fraud. In another second, you are telling them that they are looking for that fraud. Does it make sense to you? It goes to show that you are born criminal, born like you are. Just look at they said, even tell me who you go with, then I will tell you who you are. Let me send my greetings to my people that joined us here. Choose 042. I greet you, my brother. Nice to see you. And Ojus Invest, I see you. Ojus, you are welcome. Divine Precious, you are here. Chidu Bem Emmanuel, I greet you. Roslyn, you are welcome. All of you. Nolene, I see you. Nolene, you are welcome. And Franco Conco, please do me a favor, like the video once you join us as we preach this video, this message the way it's supposed to be. Normally, I don't deliberate much on this man, but to be honest with you, and keep as well. There's something that he actually said that I have been contemplating, whether to talk about it or not, because I want to have the video with me before I talked about it. Yesterday, I was opportune to hear, listen to a video of Biafra Unite, where he was talking about that video. But that part, I want that video without anybody's voice. Do you understand? That's why I cannot present it here. Now, not because of anything, but I don't want, when I'm talking about this man, somebody will be the one talking it, responding or reacting on it on my behalf. I don't want it. I want to pass my own message the way I want. This man said, according to the video that I listened from Unite yesterday, that you see this man. This man claimed that he have his own food soldier in our land, in different land, and that they have a plan already how to combat with external invaders, with people from, let's say, Fulanis and all that. The plan is already there. He admitted it. He's not hiding it. He admitted it in that video. Like I said, please, if you have that video, send it to me. I don't mind even after this program. I want to say something. I want to have it because it is a very, very important video. He said he have, and this is somebody who is calling every other person a criminal. Do you know when? I think maybe Biafra Unite or somebody, used that video for the first time, and maybe he listened to that, or watched that video. He jumped out again and started lying because he lied in per seconds. He lied without any iota of shame. He said in his recent video That when he said if they have their own, men on ground, that he was referring to DSS and Nigerian Army. But when you watch that original video where he claimed they have, he even went far as saying that not Nigerians security, that they have their own. They will have equipment. Here, he's telling you now that people claiming that he can go they quite get to keep connected the dots because Ken Guru happened to be his friend now, and he just speak, of course, with cash also. Many of them. When we say talk like this, they say, oh, you are being paid or you are preaching for graft fraud. No. We are talking about our life, whether you like it or not. What is going on in our land is abomination. Buying our people, kidnapping our people. Who is irresponsible? They are all Igbo. So if you can commit a crime, or you can commit it. As you are doing that, Fulanis are taking you over. That's why I said yesterday, before they brought our video down yesterday, I said something. How is it possible that you have a governor who bears professor? You don't get professor in the shop. You cannot just go in shopping mall and buy professorship. You have to go through studies. You have to pass through school. You have to meet the requirement to have that name. Unless if you want to give yourself a professorship or a professor, maybe from a joint, one to both joint like that. You can do that. It's okay. But I'm talking about the real professor, like you be a doctor, engineer. Do you understand? You have to go through school. How can we have a professor as a governor who is not taking advice from Gumi? I'm Igbo youth to fight Igbo people, to fight your youth. Who does that? Imagine Peter Obi, for example. Or Peter Obi, should I compare Peter Obi with Gumi? I know that will be out of wickedness. I don't want to do that. But you understand what I'm talking about. Imagine somebody from Southeast giving Fulanis politicians advice on how to arm their youth to counter bandit when you know that they are the one equipping their youth for jihad. Gumi said it publicly that there's a war going on. They asked him which war is it? What war is it you talking about? He said it's a war between Fulani. No, he said it's an ethnic war. They said ethnic war between who and who? He said between Fulani and others. Others like who? He said those that are not Fulani. So if you are not a Fulani, you are at war with the Fulani. As simple as, not me, Gumi, who happened to be the negotiator, is the one telling you this for free. You did not even pay him. Jovika, who is cooling off in America, is here trying to tell you that Simon Ekpa is a problem, Masamoka is a problem, and the most, imagine somebody like him, the most reasonable people he can see to link up or associate with, are those that even traditionalists in Igbo land, they don't, for a reason, with very, very clear reason. Nobody hate him because he's Ijele, because he's dead. No, I hate to call him Ijele, to be honest with you. But something like that. Sometimes he used to say this kind of thing. Not that I mean it. He's not Ijele. His name is somebody of Febu. Okay, somebody of Febu. You are associating with such a person that Christians don't like him with a very good reason. Traditional worshippers, don't like him with a very vital good reason. Igbo politicians don't. Christians of all kinds, whether Pentecostals, Orthodox, they don't like him with a very good reason. Because this man have already come after them. A man who puts his face on a live broadcast telling how he want to buy a Bukobi, a Buddhist, a Bupis. Can you imagine? No matter what your differences you have with the Bukobi, you don't need to do that. I'm not a fan of a Bukobi, but you cannot, just like I told us here, I cannot come out here and start telling you that, oh yeah, now one move because I have differences with you, I don't agree with what you're doing. I start calling you knowing fully well that the whole wide world are looking for a way to label Igbo race as Ndogbonigwe. That's why some Afonjas can't even hold it back. They always go out and start telling you just because they want to label everybody Ndogbonigwe, Ndobambo. A preacher of gospel, you still claim you are. You know all those things, yet you still want to do total gaga. Just like I told you, this video, for example, this one now, this video here, we have talked about the video in the past. Okay? We have talked about it in the past. This particular video, this lady was Fulani forced themselves on her and her sister and tied their brother. I think in one encounter. The Fulani have access to her, access to her sister, and ended up buying the brother. What you are seeing here that's being covered here is her brother's body. For those of you that just joined us, that's why I'm trying to repeat this. This particular video, Jovika reaction, and when he played the video, the lady narrated the whole story. Sukwaya Igbo, Kaboka na Jovika da Igbo. No, you know Igbo. Osukwaya Igbo, kwage no the Fulani, Melife Dota. Nefe ha men de kaswega de kafaswega nefe gan nefe message we go one year working no ha gwara one year okay after sleeping with her agwakwa one year okay ya bia di 1 year wine n'iru fa one year ka over his dead body he was in magbo ya jaja ozu ya to bana nefe na afọ here 1 year okay biological brother ka bo no yo na mara 1 year okay o men Anambra State. This woman, this lady here told the story. Then the reaction of Jovika, his own video, on who is responsible to insecurity in Igbo land. Is it Fulani or Igbolani? Is it Fulani or Igbolani? What does that tell you? He devoted his time to protect Fulani. Here, he started this one. No, not this one. We're coming to this one. At the beginning of this very one,
They are being paid $5.
at the beginning of this one, you hear him telling you that that in the Fulani atano atabono halaf nafa atanaf they quit na the Fulani atanaf okoya na egbu ndị otu ya ndị ụka that even non-Christians are crying out on behalf of Christians. If somebody now bought a church girl, like somebody that person may be baptized in the church, because I don't care whether Pentecostal, Anglican, a Christian is a Christian. Forget about denomination now. They are born in churches that bind people in the north. You see, Jovika, you claim that you're a journalist, you do research and all that. Are you trying to tell me that you don't know what Benue State is going through? What Christians in the Plateau State, what they're going through? I don't want to talk about Igbo land now because in Igbo self, because maybe the hatred that you guys have on Igbo people is too many. It's very, very giant, very, very big. I don't want to go there. So that will be like a very big issue. Let us start with non-Igbo tribe that Christians there are crying every blessed day. As a preacher of gospel, what are you supposed to do? We are here in the laugh. Those who in the not army, because you said that you have your own force soldier. My question is, when are they going to start working? Because when are they going to start work? You can see what you're going to, okay, each can get you the hopes of the man. Then your own army now will start to work. And your army want to start working by buying their brother. Okay, go away, any day in the your man maybe akafa we akajefa ndị fa na ndị ụmụana ndị ọzọ efa na gị buzi hawa data mere ịbata na kamera gị wee lens ị ga-eju gosi your image ịpụta na Igbos what is going on our people for you to have what is the job of your men. So if you go even marry United wee kwuo that na ebo na fondo Ogbonigwe. I disagree with United in so many things that he's saying of late. Almost of things that he's saying lately, I don't agree with it. All right, but if from Gogu Makagawa, I support him here. Very, very, because you are not different from Undozo. You are just trying to sabotage yourself. You think that everything is content creation. You want to, everything is just to make content. Everything. Let's hear from
$100 every month. When Simon was raising money,
now I'm gonna take it back. He's trying to tell you that Nana Konde Ndine Kumaka Biafra. Nana for $500. You know, this goes to show the level of your lies. But let's continue. And you say that you are investigative journalist, and you say that you investigated how Biafrans are labeling the Ken Guru, that he's funding and he's supposed to, you know, he's one behind buying of people. As if you don't know Ken Guru and late Ifa Yoba, are they not together? Ifa Yoba also had his own army, Ogosuke, a video with pump action. Since after his death, Keben there pump action, Kebe Fana. That for arm that day. That you remember that video? Jovika as a journalist. That for Ifa Yoba arm that time. With their pump action and all that things happen. And cutlass. Kedebe, Guinea Keji pump femina. Can you give account of it? Where are those people now? Can you give account of Ifa Yoba? Or that time. Even my friend they come again. Can you give account? And who is close to Ifa Yoba among all these people we are seeing on social media today? Who are there? It's not Ikenga. And Ikenga happen to be your right hand man. And you say you have the Wendy Nona and then Rabbi need to check over. So are you the new commander of Ifa Yoba's troop? Is that what I tell? Because like I said, I'm not gonna dwell more on that video until I Chineke maybe the first set we waited that video. I have searched up because I think Organa platform here, delete it. I have searched that video on his platform. I couldn't see that video. On an attempt to search that video, where I was searching for the video, I managed to lay hands on another video that we are going to watch after this, which is from our brother.
Just received a message that she declared me wanted. I didn't watch where she made that declaration. I only saw in one of my blogger page where she was saying, I don't know this guy, this Jovika of a person. I don't know you, whatever you call yourself, addressing me as whatever I call myself, that I should exist.
When she is very, very kind to even mention your name. Whatever you call it, you should have used that useless man. Now paredo we are. Open up him. Now paredo we are as Nayabo Ibu. One are fan, one on many Anglican church. But she's very, very polite. You don't know what you call yourself. Who knows? I don't even know what you call yourself. Because how can you just make it to make sense? A priest of God, a preacher of gospel, an Anglican church, is one telling you, is that what you're supposed to do? Are you doing? Imagine that you are the only reverend that come from Igbo land. I'm like church ambassador now. You think you are more vocal than all the Catholic priests, Pentecostals, pastors, preacher of gospel from different land? You think you are more eloquent than them? And upon all the people that you can associate yourself with, Obligen Guru, who is against everything church, not even Ijede. Somebody actually mentioned his name. Somebody, Chukoma. No, it's not Chukoma. It's Chukoka, not Chukoma. Ofebu. Is it Chukoma Ofebu? Chukoka Ofebu. I think Chukoka Ofebu. Yeah, you attempt to help your comment here with for. He said Chukoma. No, I don't think his name is Chukoma. It should be Chukoka Ofebu, something like that. Who is against pastors? Who is against who is against even anything? Only himself and Fulani. That is anyway, let's hear from him again. And this your lie. You need to just put it out there that you lied. COS did not declare you wanted. She did not, because you know that she did not. That's why you said you don't want to watch the video, but you want to analyze the video. How can you analyze the video that you don't want to watch? You don't want to watch the video, once she mentioned your name, you stop. You don't want to watch. And now somebody is not telling you what the content of the video that you have access to watch, and you deliberately refuse to watch. You willingly refuse to watch it, and you not on your camera to analyze the video that you refuse to watch.
To desist. That was the only part I listened from that guy's broadcast. But it was my greatest surprise. Somebody told me that she declared me wanted alongside the Kenguru and the Gele. Today, another person repeated it again. I said, oh, I've searched for the video. I haven't seen it because I don't watch all this garbage thing.
So you understand what I'm talking about now? A video that you started watching, you don't want to watch it further. That's the only part you want to watch. You book paragraph. Then this video was you don't bother. Then now somebody said, oh, he started searching for the video again. Go to the platform of the person that play you where you played it initially. Go and watch it then. And that's what you're supposed to have done before analyzing the video.
They display on social media. I don't watch it. This is not the first time all these they are paid bloggers, because I heard allegedly they are being paid $500 every month to keep on promoting their fraud business. I heard allegedly they are being paid $500 every month. When someone was raising money, they call the media warrior. So all these people, all these Biafra this unite, Biafra our hope, Biafra this, Biafra. They are most of them that are mainly working for them. Some of them are being paid. That's why they must tell lies. One of the lies they told is that I have established a terrorist organization or group, and I laugh at them. Though
honestly, it's very lucky this evening. I'm waiting to feed that guy because, like I said, I have watched the video. That's why I'm saying it boldly. I have watched the video from the Biafra Unite platform. He talked about it. Yes, I was opportune to learn to have access to that video of Biafra Unite yesterday. I watched it, and he did a very good job on your head in that video. And I advise you to go and watch it. Go and watch it. What he said there, about you, not about others. Because we are not getting end up on the same department. That's why you're not to pass. But I believe that when I know your voice, he played your video. He's not the one saying it. He played your video, and I heard you saying that you have your own men also. You have your own men. So that is not propaganda. What he did there, that one is not propaganda. It is real. That's some other things he said. They're not about you. I'm not gonna go there now because this video is just strictly for you. I just want to play your video so that you maybe, you talked about people paying $500. Thank God you believe in Bible. Can you open your Bible, any page of your choice, put your two hands on it and swear that everybody receives $500? You don't need to even do much. Just put your two hands, open the Bible not at the back of the Bible. Any verse of your choice. If you like, open Samuel, open Job, open anything you want. Open anything. I said Job. Open anything you want. Just put your hand on that and say that you are sure. Because you said allegedly, you are just trying to blackmail people. And that's not what a preacher of gospel should do. So stay away from that. I think I saw my brother here, God of Wonders. God of Wonders, I see you, my brother. You are welcome. How are you today? And our sister Happy May is here. You're welcome. I think our mommy, you are using a different account today because I can see that your spanner is not with you. Are you using a different account? I think I have asked this question last time. Or are you not longer with spanner? Please let me know. I'm confused about it. Precious. Okay, I've sent my greetings to our sister Precious. Where KUC, I see you. And Margaret, God bless you for joining us. EK Jesus is here with us. Please make sure you like the video. Once you join us, click on like button. Amaji Chigoze, I see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So this your brother, my people. He's still our brother, but in every family you must have people who always disgrace the family. Uncle Jerry, I greet you. You're welcome. Every family you must have someone, one person from the family who always end up disgracing the family. Collins, you are welcome. Simon Ekpa. Simon, my brother, change to not forget now. Simon, change to not forget now. Good evening, Kai. I see you. If you get Simon Ekpa's fan, Simon Ekpa's, that kind of thing. Don't just put Simon Ekpa like that. Constant somehow. Just accord our prime minister respect. Now, Joe Vican, nobody is receiving anything apart from few people that have confessed. So I cannot, they have confessed. I don't want to put word on, I don't want to put allegation. But we all know that side. But when you want to generalize it, you are trying to, please your own feelings. You want to feel good by insulting others. And things doesn't work that way. So think about it. And even if you don't want to respect yourself, respect the gospel.
Debunk it. But if you watch in that debunked, I was very careful not to mention their name because they are irrelevant as far as I'm concerned.
But here you actually mentioned unite. You said those ones, Biafra unite, or Biafra is my home. Biafra. You said it here. I don't know if our brother have done justice to your video. That's why you called his name. Biafra is my home TV, who is actually doing a very, very, very good work. And you talked about Biafra unite. Even here you mentioned Biafra unite. But somehow you cannot be bold enough to say that. The truth is this. I am not saying that our people, there's no criminality going on from our people. Likewise, we do the one land they have. Fulanis, of course, their own is you can see that one is you can't even defend it, right? No society is crime free, even in America, France, UK. No society is a crime free like 100%. No, even Finland. But the question is, the percentage of the crime is what people are trying to minimize. You don't have to minimize it, not that you are going to eradicate it. We are all human beings, right? So do not bring activities of Fulani to label your people bad. If you think you are going to succeed, your so-called army, the one you say you have now, by the time they will come to land right, like if their voice is not what they are hearing, no more Biafra Liberation Army, no more everything is now Jovika's army. You think people are not going to do the same thing that they're doing, and how will you feel? Rubbishing your effort just because of what I don't know. There's a video where you narrated the reason why you are doing what you're doing. Because you know that what you're doing is wrong. I have the video, it's with me. I have talked about it in the past. That they buy somebody in the church, which is very, very wrong. But that is not a good reason for you to be doing what you're doing. Because what you're trying to profile you're trying to profile our people in a negative way, using your platform, and you want to build a nation or a country that accommodates only three people: Jovika, Ijene, and the king. And they think it's just that thing, you can go with it. Many of you actually believe that because of Mahatma Gandhi's detention, that gives you reason to talk down on him and insult him. All of you that are not man enough to talk all this while, you now find your voice. Mahatma Gandhi is alive. Oh. Biafran Prime Minister Sam Adekpa is alive. You cannot just, even if you think you are now have the space to talk and all that, it's not going to continue forever. It's not going to continue forever. But if you want to criticize them, I'm not saying you should not criticize anybody, but can you be logical? Can you just prove your point with facts and figure? Like many of you claiming that Igbo land is this, is where they are killing people that did. And my question to you, before even the formation of ESN, are we not having such kidnappers? And Evans was arrested before ESN, and most of his activities is also in the southeast. So is it Mazakano that preached, because of Mazakano preaching, Evans started kidnapping? Hope of them and the Babago, you don't talk about them because you know where your strength is coming from. That's why I don't disagree with anybody saying that you guys are being paid by the government of the Southeast. Because how can you ignore those things and you want to preach for something else? Nobody drives joy seeing anybody being killed. I don't like it. I don't promote it. But lying just to make yourself feel happy is where I have issue with all of you. All of you. You may come out and say you don't agree with this, you don't agree because of what you're saying. It's okay. You have made your point. There's no problem with that. But everybody, look at you now. You have created a word for your race, Igbo race. You are called Igbo Lani. Igbo Lani. And you are Igbo, your children, because you're a priest of Anglican does not mean that you don't have child. I believe you have children. You are married, because that's what Anglican priests do. So your children now will now come later and Igbo Lani. By the time you plant these evils, after you must have finished planting this evil seed, that Igbos are the one buying themselves and doing this and doing that. No, he's not a Catholic priest. Jesse, he's not a Catholic priest too. He's an Anglican or Okochuku, not Catholic. Jovika has nothing to do with the Catholicism. So he's not from Catholic, not at all. He's an Anglican priest. Who is not Anglican Communion of Nigeria, because one thing I don't like about Anglican is because I don't want to talk about church, but this is my opinion. As long as that Anglican is originated from England, everybody can have an issue with that one. That's all. And I'm not gonna say much about it. So forget about it. He said Jesse, I've told you he's not Catholic priest, he's an Anglican priest. All right. Ifeanyi Okoye, I see you. You're welcome. Anthony is here with us. And Chigozie, I greet all of you that just joined us. Please make sure you like the video. So if you like, say anything you want, criticize whatever you want to do. But this idea of picking on Igbo nation and profiling them, giving them name that they think that it will make you feel happy. One thing about our people is that once they want to climb on top, they want to be higher than you. The first thing they will do, they don't want to compete with you in a very level ground. No, they will do everything to destroy your image, pull you down by fire, by force, even to even buy you, just for them to be at top. Not because you are not doing well. And that's different between black people and whites. You want because from what you're saying, for you to say that you have your own food system now, simply means that all you are doing is you want anybody they call on Damiga. Take. That's why for you to do that, you think you have to label other people bad to exonerate your own group. You are not different. The same blood that is running for you, the same DNA of the one does. So, what don't you think that if you succeed, God forbid, other people will also come up with their own army and do the same thing to you? At the end of the day, who are you? Who do you think you, both of you or everybody is helping? Literally, mathematically, you are helping those that want to take your land. So this idea of let me say it now, let me bring everybody down, let me do that is a no, less if you don't understand what you are doing. But I don't think you that I'm seeing you know everything you are doing. Just that you have vowed to, make sure that you say your conscience. You have sold it out, and when people say that they are cashing out, it's true. The story that you narrated about the reason why you are doing what you are doing, I can relate, but it's not good enough. It is not good enough for you to do what you are doing. But just hear him again.
But I just did it to set a record, put it there in the internet, so that whenever it will come up, I will represent the debunk. But I don't want to give them publicity. So why I'm making this video now is because of
honestly, I think you are better than this. I think even if you don't respect your as a preacher of gospel that you say you are, you should respect your age. Just pity your age. How can you are giving them publicity? So despite the shenanigans of Biafra Unite, you think you are giving Biafra Unite publicity? You give out on you are giving the publicity because he's the one that I picked on him because you mentioned him, my brother. I like I said, I have a lot of things that I disagree with the Biafra Unite, but the issue of you giving him publicity, is not true. Don't lie, because first thing first, Okage were followers. Good on YouTube, Okage. Then on the social media, for ages before you, I believe, and Okage in many things. Okay, but because people that watch you is anti-Igbo people. That's your fan. what we isi zuru oke ga na-efolo gị ọ ndị ọ dị ka ọ dị gị na ndị a isi ha dịgodo ndị a eji simenti wee fill the score in the name of bread onwere onye Igbo ma ife ga-afọcha ife na-akọ iri na platform gị ofolo gị nobody. I didn't make a fap Fulani. I don't sound like Lazuba. But what I'm saying is that Oyibo Maife DJ, that's the a flave will follow you. A flave will follow you. And they are very, 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 very little in number, very, very small, well, few percentage. Okay? So down in the first publicity. You're shame the shame.
The person involved is the self-acclaimed deputy Prime Minister of the so-called Biafra in exile. I hope everybody can hear me. Let me check. Okay, yeah, they can hear me. So that's why I'm making this video. Then, so since it's coming in from that capacity, that's why I'm making this video. But I,
if you go even and the one thing for you to know these saboteurs, what they normally do once they want to, anytime they want to move their sabotage to the next level. Ha chokpuru etigo n'isi ha chokpuru etigo n'isi ọ chọọ isi agụ wee yie ị na-ata so that ịkwụkwa gị nwa afọ gị na-ekwu nwa afọ na-agba gị okwu ọ na-asụkwa ya na English so that ka ndị mpaghara ndị ọzọ na-ekpe ekpere n'ayọ Chineke ka e wee esemokwu n'ime unu ka ha nwee ike kwụọ gị aka nọ wee folo gị wee shie iche na ọdịs ishie ego ị ga na-eweta n'ife ị na-ekwu ga-eme gị ịbụrụ nnọọ ike aka kaja agadi n'ala Igbo niile represent ndị Igbo. The day ị na-emecha some of this video ị na-akwụwa ka iwe nke awe nke ọzọ Igbo okpukpere edo because ọ bụrụ na iwe isi agụ na be gị ga-ekonye na arụ na ya isi agụ chọọ aka wee gbachaa n'aka gị wee yie jiri ọzọ ebene wee dọna n'ala iwekwere nzu sef idọ mmadụ ite ya n'anya gị bikosi na ibe ezigbote nwa afọ Igbo kita ka sabotage bido nata akọzi iyo n'ọnụ gị n'okpuru Igbo ba na-efe na the self-acclaimed Biafran government in exile. At your age, you supposed to go, you're not gonna age, you can go age, or by now you should have watched the video if you pass Biafra, gain about the Biafra. It doesn't matter whether you agree or not. As a preacher of gospel, you're supposed to not balance or woman should have been your concern. Man, I don't want to go out attacking Anglican communion. But one thing about you, a bad person is a bad person, whether in a Catholic, in Anglican, in Pentecostal, it doesn't matter. A bad person is a bad person. You don't even bother to watch or to pay attention to some of the video of what happened in 1967 to 1970 until this day. You don't bother. All you care about, Madam, I am not very popular on social media. All the bloggers are talking about me. Your next target now, you can actually cartoon dead as opposed to so that because that's another thing that every content creators from Nigeria, if you are not like once two dead not supposed to go get you have arrived. That is your next target now. This Igbo man is a very, very, is a typical example of promoting Igbo, unity in Nigeria, promoting unity. We have unity in diversity. He is one representing. Let us support him. I don't want to build a platform where only people are the one listen to me. I want to be, I want to go across the board. I have to carry everybody along. That's what journalists do. You are not more journalists than everybody. You are not. And look at what they're doing. They always put themselves first. When it has to do with Igbo, but Igbo people, once you have a platform, just with a few followers, you have everything. And let me remind you, Jovika, because I already know your target is to build yourself, thinking that you are getting there. Remember that everything you are saying now will still bounce back on you. Not buying you, not that you are like you exclaim that you are being wanted. I'm not here threatening you. It will come back come back on you based on the fact that you have children, and they will still come back to Igbo land. I'm not saying they're going to buy them, but what is their identity. By the time their father rubbish their race or his race, his tribe, what will be the fate of your children? By the where people will use your own video against them, telling them that look at what your father said about your tribe. So and they cannot argue because you have proved that thing that they are saying that they are not, that they are. Some people go only like some Edo people who hate Nigerian, who hate Biafrans. They will tell you Igbos are eating themselves. Some Africans will say Igbos are eating themselves. They're eating their people. You are clapping. If unity in diversity is truly like it is real, tell your people to have one united Africa as a country. One united. Why when Gaddafi requested for that, Nigeria refused. Why? There should be unity in more diversity then. Now. Why are they not picking that as an option? They don't want it, but there's unity in diversity.
I'm surprised and shocked at this same woman to declare me wanted and ask me to desist and stop my propaganda. Most of the thing I am saying is what she is also said. I borrowed her words, I shared her video, I shared her voice note. Before then, there was a voice note I heard them to made against her, promising to buy her. I sent that video to one of them, telling them to be very careful of that guy. Now, I took up this particular campaign against Gento. I don't know where I offended her to begin to declare me wanted. By who? Who is she? Okay, let me play this voice note briefly. Listen to this voice note.
The people of Biafra today, in 7th of August, 2025, at market. Okay. So I am still standing today, making this declaration that any man or a woman that is fighting tooth and nail to see or to make sure that he subdue the good works of our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu and the Simon Ekpan, the Prime Minister of Biafra land. Bear it in mind, in terms of thunder that has been trending all over the area, let Biafrans understand this clearly. Ngozi Orakwe denied thunder from the one. Then, by the time we find out that thunder is a spy in the midst of the Biafra Liberation Army, he was planted by the Ngozi Orakwe that denies him. Now, what that has happened has happened. And I want to make it clear for the hearers of our people. Any saboteur, any betrayer in the school, in our school, in homeland, must pay the price. Let I make it clear for the hearers of our people. You planted thunder, and the thunder has no rank. Thunder has never been put in any rank in the school. Thunder is a neutral man in the school. Without knowing that thunder is a commander to Ngozi Orakwe. How could this be? How can we be moving around, working against ourselves? And we are there deceiving, and you are there, Ngozi Orakwe, deceiving the people. Now, there was a time I came up. I swear that Ngozi Orakwe have never been given anything to me and to the men on ground without even knowing that Ngozi Orakwe have already divided the house, paying part of the house, telling them the evil and the atrocities that they will be doing inside the school. Now, it has been exposed. After the explosion, Ngozi Orakwe now came up and they be telling the Biafrans and the world that the thunder is one of his commanders. Let Biafra have something upstairs. I want Biafra to have something upstairs. Number one, Ngozi Rabeze is a member of People's Club, and every Biafra should get it. People's Club of Nigeria is the people in charge of the zoological animal kingdom. Ngozi Rabeze too brought his own brother out to be a governor in Anambra. Ngozi Rabeze is a full politician. Ngozi Rabeze is working with Gubago. He is not complying. That is why Ngozi Rabeze is not working with Iputozo, the chief of staff in Biafra land. That is why Ngozi Rabeze is not even working with the Major General Gento and the board generals. And he is telling Biafrans that he is this, he is that, deceiving the people that he is deceiving. Ngozi Rabeze, please, let me tell you, here is not diaspora. And you want issue, my born and flying. Now we know what we are passing through. And anybody that sends spy in our midst, the same way DOF is sending their spies, the same way DSS is posting and sending their spies to fight against the Biafra Liberation Army, that person must go. And that person must lose his life or her life.
Okay, I just want you to hear where he talked about Ngozi must lose her life, that she is sabotaging their so-called freedom fighting. There is yet another.
Now, another lie. He did not say Ngozi will lose her life. Please, can somebody comment? Am I the only one listening to this? Did you hear where Gentle said Ngozi will lose her life? What I heard is that anyone sabotaging. Please, let me just see if there's anybody that will comment on this. Did he say Ngozi will lose her life? Then before I say anything, okay, Chidubem said no. Okay, that's number one. Can another person just two or three? I will are good to go. Did you hear where he said Ngozi specifically? Ngozi, okay. Amaka Ike said no. Destiny said no, sir. God bless you. Now, you know, when I talk about this man's lie, some of you at his age, you should have. He's old enough to know how to quote people. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And everything that Gentle said here, you know, many of you know me. I don't want to talk about some certain things going on. There are things I do talk, some I don't. Anything about the Liberation Army or even the Nigerian Army, I don't just go out at all because I people need to help ourselves. Let us help ourselves in that. That's my belief. Now, what Gentle said here, if you like it, if you don't like it, the person you should clap for applaud to is Ogekere. Give Ogekere a lot of applause. He's one that made it happen. You understand? Let's clap for Ogekere. Everything that, if you don't like what Gentle said, all thanks to Ogekere. If you like what Gentle said here, all thanks to, don't blame Gentle, this one. You know why? Gentle, you may blame him, I said don't blame it, just in everything has limit. But when everything they're saying, I always look at Ogekere to, you have done a very good job. Because that is exactly what Ogekere wanted. Some of these actions that some of them are, dishing out, they don't bother to know the consequences. They don't bother to know the result, the final result of what they're doing. Because if they do, if they have calculated very well, they wouldn't have ventured into that. But they did because they're so much in a haste. They're so much in a haste. They want to get it done. Nah. Without minding the result. You see, they're not using these clips of Gentle, and you are going to hear another one. They're not using them to justify their statement. But it's not good enough. Because Jovika, whatever you are saying, you see how you are keeping some record, right? How you are keeping some record of what they said before, what they said. You have file. So you know how to keep information. So you actually know how to retain information like this. Wow. Okay. There's a clip of people, Igbo youth, that went out to, for traditional marriage, that the Bubagu pied. How many of you remember the video of people, lifeless body, they carried on a wheelbarrow? You remember that video in Imo State? That video went viral then, right? How many of you remember that? Jovika, you're supposed to have this kind of video when you are doing your analysis and tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. You don't have such video. You can keep this information. So, Jovika, what happened to Igbo people in Hamufu? What happened? Give to Keke. Thank you so much for validating what I just said. That you remember that video where they buy boys. I think 8 of them. They carry them on the wheelbarrow. And who did it? Who did it? Jovika, you're supposed to have those things. Like I said, crime is a crime. But when you begin to pick on one crime and ignore the other one, that makes you a complice. Like you were part and parcel of those that Igbo people are, going through the challenges that they are facing. You are part of it. Look at this video before we move forward. Now, Jovika, imagine, your church is in America, so you can set Igbo land ablaze with your videos, and no problem, right? My question to you is, imagine Anglican cathedral. I don't know if you have any cathedral. I'm not an Anglican. Okay, imagine having that kind of what is going on now. He said, Fulani done by all your base for Kwara, all your base for Kwara. Okay, this one is, I don't know where this one happened, my brother. Okay, Zike. I see you. I don't know where this one happened. I believe it's not. I don't know if it's not on Yoruba land. But when I watch the video, what comes to my mind? Imagine, even you that's watching now, or you're gonna watch this video later, just ask yourself, see yourself in maybe in the church, in the market, and this kind of people with motorbike, troop like this, just landed, and you'll be very, very much afraid, right? Your mind will your spirit will abandon your body immediately, right? Without even firing any gunshots. You won't be, in fact, your memory, everything will be somewhere else. Imagine you are in the church and they invade your church with a motorbike like this, just to slaughter people. What will be your fate? And you already know there's no hotline to call. No, you can't call 911. And even if you call the people that bought the motorbike for them, that recruit them, are the one in charge of people that you are calling. What will be your fate? Imagine if you are in maybe in marriage ceremony, maybe wedding or traditional marriage, and they invade the community where you are having fun like this. What will be your fate? Imagine that you are traveling with your Obiachagio on your way to your destination, and they block the road with this kind of people carrying motorbike like this, well prepared. Everybody that they are seeing there, they know how to they know how to Ibupisi. Ijimma, how many of you that are watching me have the heart today? That give marketer, give me video, give me because you are not wired, you are not trained like that. We go years experience. Need babies. When years of experience, need babies. Jovika, what will you do if this kind of thing, happen to you? What will you do? That question I actually need you to answer that. Please, my people, let me just
Uchachachacha ezen kwenu. Igbo kwenu. Biafra kwenu. Kwenu. Kwezonu. Asị na-ekwekọ amagba. A na-asụkwa na anyụkọ mamịrị ọnụ ọgba ọfụfụ. Ọkazi wee sị gịnị na ihe a ji ada ọtụtụ eso bụ maka onye afọ ibe ya afụ. Ụmụ eze ndị Chukwu tere ude ma chọfa mma. Ekene ekene ekene. Geenụ ntị n'ọkwa dị oke mkpa. Steeti Ezeana na-akpọku gị bụ onye na-ege ntị ka ị bịa nọnyere ha maka achụmnta ego nke a kpọrọ mega fundraising, nke ga-akụrụ ọnụ mgbe ọnwa anyị nọ n'ime ebe Ọktoba ga-adụ mkpọrọ ụbọchị 3 ma bụrụkwa Fraịde na-abịa n'ihu. Ezeana nwere mmadụ. Ezeana zụrụ ka eme. Ezeana bụ ideji mba. Nupụta na n'igwe ka anyị gosipụta nke anyị bụrụ ụmụ Ezeana. Dịka ọ bụrụ na ịma ha okpuru ọchịchị nọ na ya bụ Ezeana, ngwa tụọnụ ntị n'ala ka unu nụrụ ka aha n'uju. Anịdịmma County, Udi County, Ezedike, Ụmana, Oji River, Achi, Mbanabọ, Anike, Mmam, Ọgwụ, Akpụugeze, Ọwa, Oye, Na-enwe, Mbanatọ nakwa Odume. Obodo ndị anyị nụrụ bụ ndị mejupụtara ya bụ steeti Ezeana. Isiokwu ya bụ asụmnta ego bụ maka nchekwa obodo anyị bụ Biafra, ya na iji nyere ndị ogbenye bụ ndị omekome bụ gọọmenti Naijiria wakporo, kụtusia ụlọ ha ma gbaa ụlọ ha ọkụ, napụsa ahịa nke ha ji were bili. Onye dere ọkwa n'asụsụ Bekee bụ odeakwụkwọ ukwu steeti Biafra bụ Maazị Chijioke, mana nwa bụ Nze Akụnaobi tụgharịrị ya ma akọpụtara unu n'asụsụ Igbo. Onye tinyere aka n'ọkwa bụ gọvanọ steeti Ezeana bụ Honorable Dan Alia. Ndị ga-anọ n'isi oche na ya bụ ọgbakọ bụ nne Biafra, agụ nwanyị Odoziakụ Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Ọ ya bụ onye isi nlekọta ọrụ ma bụrụkwa osote Prime Minister Biafra bụ Maazị Simon Ekpa Njoku. Pharmacist na-eme bụ onye nchekwa ego ga-anọkwa na ya bụ ọgbakọ, tinyekwara onye isi nchekwa ala Biafra bụ Honorable Solomon Nkwọcha. Ndị a ka akpọrọ oku ga-anọ na ya bụ ọgbakọ. Ebe a ga-anọ mee ya bụ ọgbakọ bụ nke ndị oyibo kpọrọ Zoom. Ya bụ ọgbakọ ga-amalite mgbe ọ ga-esete aka n'elekere 7 nke uhuruchi. Ezeana birikwanụ, onye a gara nwanne ya. Tụsara m n'ozi a aka bụkwa nwanne unu nwoke Ichie Nze Akụnaobi, ka ọ bara nwoke ma bakwara nwaanyị, ka ọ dịrị mgbe anyị ga-achị ya bụ nta. Ndewo na ụmụnne m.
All right. Yes, this is a live broadcast.
This is
a live broadcast. This is a live broadcast.
Watch this.
Madam.
But I tell most in him hoya about thunder.
Now, this is a you know I said that Kaizwa Yamamana car report Nana media advert. I know, but let me just put it out there. Nobody paid me anything, okay? Somebody asked me to help him do this, which is what doing, and I don't own any explanation to you. I'm just trying to. I just want to know so that you didn't make propaganda again. Please like the video. Thank you so much. Mommy is here. I was even asking you what happened to. Did you change your account? Is it your second account? Because because I saw your comment before, but I think you are not here when I asked that question. Is this your second account? Happy man. Is this your second account, man? Let me know. Now, this man have already played. He played the work phone. Okay. No wonder. You're welcome. This man played the voice of Gentle, and he brought out this one that Ogenkere again and their group. Clap for them again. They are doing a very wonderful job in a negative way. They are doing a very good. Let's clap for them because they are the one deceiving or confusing this, the Liberation Army to keep on making such video like this that brings a lot of division and separation in everything the Africans are doing. One thing that many of us here don't even know is that what PM don't want, one of the things that he don't want anywhere he is, you see this division on a area. PM is not just a mere talk, it is true. PM don't like it. That's one of the things that he regrets. In fact, if PM know how to do it, he will do it, like to unite everybody back. Do you understand me? That is number one. But after hearing that, it's okay. All of us want PM to be happy. What can we do to make him feel happy, or make him feel okay? What are we doing that he don't like? What is that thing that we are doing that somehow creating this division among Biafrans? What is that thing? My people, when you calm down and ask this question, yes, you may be like, okay, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna say this and do that. Then on the second thought, Ogenkere and their group are doing everything possible to maintain that division. For Jovika to have this video, using this video, that goes to tell you that he's following everything the Africans are doing, not because he wants to reason along, no, but he's looking for a fault, just like what Ogenkere and their group, what they're doing, looking for a way to bring, everything down on attempt to prove that, COS said this, she said this, he said that, so they can now have something to report, so they can now have something to talk about. The same thing applicable to Jovika, because he have this video, he played it because he want to talk down on COS. And the easiest way to talk down on COS is to use those that are supposed to be, working with COS together against COS. He played the first video, first message audio from Gentle, playing this one now from Butuzo. From Butuzo, right? Watch.
Now, Thunder is one of your commander inside my camp. Madam oh God. Original one social media. So, Madam, I can mention him Hoyana bottom than a baraki Butuzo. But I see him Hoyana Thunder Nabaraki Butuzo. You make sure your mouth in Gozora Beds and Guma. Guma there be 2 years in a struggle. I see here, a year and again a struggle. Keep a prony the original, no region honor. Social media. ịkọla nke ịkọrọ na enye na m suspension 1 month. Look at you, nwa bọke gara m ebe IPOB n'obido, nwa bọke dịka gị gara m ebe struggle n'obido. Ị ga-abite ihe Mọmị Azụka were PM, were belo PM, were gozubie PM isi, were position Mọmị Azụka nye gị. Look at
Now, this is one of, like I said, I've told those that don't want to analyze the video, right? You remember when the video was first? I am one of those that refused to analyze it. I'm one of those that said I don't want to talk about it for a reason like this. People picking on the video, using your own comment to make more meaning in their so-called exposition and to cajoke people, right? This man is not picking on this video. I saw a post earlier today before, before I started off this video. I was trying to go through to on social media, Twitter, to know what is going on and all that. I stumbled on a video, on a post made by Go 247. When I was reading that very long note, very long one, I was like, okay, let me not read anymore. I finished first paragraph, second one. I said, let me just go down to know who wrote this thing. I saw Obi Naozaganobi. I said, because I've been asking all this while, where is he? He don't talk about, just like a Marvelous Arranger. All of them just stopped. They did not stop because of maybe they find anything wrong or something like that. Maybe they find something, but for you to disappear all of a sudden like that, actually, it ain't getting on, actually. And I wanted to pick on that video to bring it out and talk about it. But on a second thought, I said, no, let me leave it. Because all no go. But one thing you need to understand is this. To talk down on people is different from being realistic. Sometimes you talk down on people based on if a matter what you don't have Uche Kakari. You can't reason, you are not able to think. Yes, some may say, I know this better than you. I am an insider. Let me brief you. Let me brief you on something. And during the so-called briefing, they will start corrupting your mind, telling you things that you don't want to, that is not going to help you. Some maybe even if what they're saying is real, but what is the motive of telling you that when they're saying that? The motive is for you to stop or to destroy somebody or something. Let me not go far on this. You see, human beings are very, very unique among everything that God created. We are very, very unique. One person can destroy good thing that you have been doing, you have been working on for years. Just one statement is enough to ruin your life. But one statement can also make build your life. That is it. But it is now your responsibilities to know what to believe on, or how to act on some of the things that you hear or that you see. If you are an independent broadcaster, know your limit. If you are an insider, know your limit. Anybody that decided to stay away, you don't want to talk about their friend again, you don't design, you maintain your peace, kudos to you. But some no. The write-off of Obi knows are gonna be said it all. You can see the mindset. Obi, he did not travel to Finland, but in the write-off he was able to mention the meetings. That means somebody inside must have lectured him on many things, which is very, very bad. And if you are the one doing these things, there's no difference between you and Oginkere. The only difference is that Oginkere want to lead. But to lead, you must destroy the one, because for you to stand here, you must push what is that thing that is standing. If you want to sit where I'm sitting now, you must do everything to push me away, so that this seat will be vacant for you to sit. So on an attempt to push me away, you may destroy the reason why you want to sit here. I don't know if you follow what I'm saying. Now that I'm here, that I'm sitting now, you want to sit here. You want to sit here. The first thing you need to do is to push me away, right? So that I will not leave this seat. This is now vacant. But the purpose of this seat is for me to broadcast. Here now, at this point, what this seat is serving now is for this video. Because it helps me. That's the way. This is the position that I have to sit down to talk or to broadcast in this present time. That after this video, this seat is meant for something else. But as long as I'm broadcasting now, this seat is meant for this broadcast. Now, if you want to sit here, are you willing to broadcast? Are you ready to do what I'm doing now? Are you willing to do that? If you are not, then why are you pushing me away? Why are you pushing me? Why do you want me to leave this seat? If I leave this seat, are you sure? I'm not saying you cannot sit, you can sit. But are you able to do that thing? Then if you cannot, then what is the essence of fighting me that is sitting here? What is your purpose? Then some people don't even think. You wrote a very long message, a very long one, just because you want to, I don't know what you want to achieve. I don't know your intention. I don't know your motive. But I see it as worthless. I see it as out of, this is one of the senseless things that people do. Thinking that you I have said this many times. I can't take you serious unless you want to come and do it better. I don't believe anybody. He don't know how to do it. You don't know how to do it. He can't do it. You can only you have the ability that you have is to dictate that he or she cannot do it well, right? But ability, you don't have ability to replace that thing that is the person not doing well. You don't have the ability. But the only thing you know is to dictate that it is wrong, it's not good, it is wrong. The question is, what will be the replacement? I saw Lazuba, one of his videos a few days ago. He said that somebody asked her if what you are saying is good, or somebody wrote to her, according to her, that what you guys are saying is true, but if you want me to come out now, where will I be? Who will not lead? She said, you don't need to listen. You don't need to bother, because the most important thing is that you have agreed that the person leading now, they are not getting it right. So you need to leave the person alone and wait until somebody that will get it right to come. Somebody near Bruna for more than 9 months. Case we born again. Somebody who is go a blow. Somebody who no go a wole boy. Somebody who no go where can no go where can boy. Somebody who I see or I no go a wole boy. Somebody who ile no go a wole feel. Somebody who feel. I don't understand some of our people. If you are not willing to replace, you better don't talk. Can you just come and do it? In the write-up, he says something. Okuna blah. Because I don't want to do a program on that alone, because there's no need. While you are doing such program, you are bringing more division that PM is fighting against. PM is fighting against division. So that we respond to Ogenkere because that one is up here. But you see all these small problem is instigators. The more you are talking about it, the more you are, fueling the problem. And I don't want it. The more you are talking about it, the more you are fueling the problem. Jovicas are the beneficiary of this problem going on. They're all of them. Because they are so much happy now. They are so much happy and willing to celebrate and dance and wine. I'm not saying if you see like Lazuba and Ogekere, you should just ignore them, no. But you see all this small drop of problem that people are pushing out there without any clear evidence or clear clarification. They just want to talk because that they can move their tongue. I don't want to, say much about it. The truth is that some people may not. They will tell you that the person is not. This is not the right thing to do. This is not the right thing to do. Right thing to say. For you to know that it's not the right thing, simply means that you know the right thing to do. You cannot tell me that you don't know. If you know that this is not the right thing to do, you already know what should be done. The right thing to do. You can as well start it. PM did the same thing. He started by criticizing, not even criticize, because when you say criticize, you are criticizing. Sometimes we believe that when you say the word criticize, you are criticizing something that is good. So, but let me use the word expose. He started by exposing DOS, and he gave them chance. Let me put my statement well. He started by telling them what to do. This is the right thing to do. This is what you should do. This is what I think. You remember PM? That was at the beginning. If you call on his program, he don't want you to talk against DOS. He will tell you he's the one that told. I heard him. You should give them chance. Let them come up with that this is just new. People that DOS you should do this and that. Just give them that. Don't talk bad about them. He was giving. I call them that respect. The thought is that is just a mere talk. He just saying things out of point. The thing begin to until the whole thing went offline. Everything is no longer the way. PM started bringing it out and exposing things, putting things in such a way that even a layman will understand. Okay? Even a layman will understand. He did it. Then he did not stop saying it. He started doing that thing that he was expecting them to do. You see the difference? He don't just quit and run away. Come up and do the same thing. Because in that write-up, he said something that COS don't want to give. That's what he said about her house. A kind of, she don't want to jeopardize her comfort or so, her comfortability, or something like that. You that is willing, you keep a mania or going for after all, will kill. Anyway, let's go back to the program. So Jovika is here talking about he used a gentle voice, now he's using Butuzo own as well to to gladden his heart or make him feel man enough, that kind of thing. Like I said, credit to Ogenkere, who made it possible for Biafran commanders or generals or Biafran army to make videos and audio for him. Today, most of those videos and voice notes, they will feel like retrieving it back, but it's not as easy as as they want it.
To you, broadcast. Thank you very much.
Wait.
You know what? I broadcast was gentle. At a point, I said something. I said I plead with makeup that I'm going to have any pleasure. No, because my preaching book can happen to this insecurity. Can happen in a Bible one night. I claim on offline. And when who get it now, I be a babu show nine that. No matter what you have,
now, some people believe this thing they are saying. Nebu munai I equal of fulani. Nebu aibu munai equal of fulani. I am against Ibu Mado. I don't support anybody, whether you are a Biafran Liberation Army, whether you're a politician, whether you are even a businessman. Do not get yourself involved in Ibu Mado, Ibu Ocho. kidnapping, criminality. I'm not in support of it. I'm not promoting that. Please. If you are doing that, that's your business. Don't get me involved. I'm not telling that Biafran should start buying people. No. Don't kill anybody and stay away from crime. Now, my problem is what he said now. Aibusu munai ayekuo on the Fulani. The moment you say something like that, what it means is that you are now saying that Biafrans are the one committing all the crime in our land. By so doing, exonerating Fulani. It's not a story. It's not a fairy tale. It's not like it was told by moonlight. It's not something that, story that parents do, share to their children. This kind of fiction. Just create a story and push it out there. No. Let me play this for you to understand, because this video is very, very important. Watch. Now, hear this story. Connect it with what Jovika said. Now, this is a life story, real life, life event, something that has happened before everybody. It's not a story. This girl shared this story. Start from beginning. Listen again.
I got on Thursday. When I got on Friday, that was okay. So me fly me jidai. I was jegute siga na ibu tama.
Terus yang saya jaga tes juga. Mana ada Facebook ya?
Emmanuel.
Okay.
I was jegute siga. Ubu me singa wa kwa ebelebe. Jegute chari siga puta. Anale machine ya. Kasi ana one container dia ba. Ala.
Yang mana ada machine ya?
Nde fulani. Ala bai. Sai sube ha. Ai sugidezi ha. Wee bata n'ọhịa akpa bịa ya ma akwa ebe ọgwụ anyị mara ebe ọ so awesa anyị iPhone si anyị kpọba ndị be anyị not 10 million like 5 since Friday ahụ anyị dị top since Friday ahụ ka anyị ji emekọ so
Ike Jesus, you said the voice is low. It's not from my end. That's the quality of the video. Please put your ear very close so that you can hear. It's not just hear the part. The genesis of the story, okay, the beginning of the story is what I wanted to hear, where she mentioned people that kidnapped them, where she mentioned their encounter, their experience, and the story behind the event. It's not as if Jovika have not seen the video. This video is on his own platform. I don't care about how he analyzed it, but what bothered me is the title he gave the video. In case if you are just joining us, I'm going to bring it up again for you to see, for you to hear. But before then, hear this, our sister.
On Saturday, I went her Saturday na go arrangement.
But give us a Saturday
on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Okay. I went on around that time level, PJ Patadingo. Only sifa uti ofu n'ọrịa sodo. So nakatazie ebe mgbede onye sifa gbara ọsọ bịa si baba mba si na ha gbara anyị emeni ihe ọjọọ anyị akpọma polisi. Abịa na sa na ya kpọọ polisi na ya amahụ na ndị be anyị kpọrọ polisi. Wee sị na ha yigbu anyị na ọ bụ na nwanne ha
ndị si na ha yigbu na ya
ndị Fulani
jidere unu n'ime ọfịa
si na ha yigbu anyị na ọ bụ na nwanne ha nwoke apụtara na-ejidego nwanne ha nwoke kụọ ya akwụkwọ. So ha wee sị na ha yigbu anyị anyị na-arịọ ha since ahụ anyị na-akpọkwa kọ na-agba ndị ji nwanne ha nwoke ha hapụ nwanne ha nwoke na ha sị na ọ bụ na ha hapụ nwanne ha nwoke na ha yigbu anyị. Ọrụ aka anyị na-emezi since before fon anyị wee nyụọ na mgbede Satọde ahụ ma wee wetakwa batrị ọzọ tii anyị mebikwa kọlụ Sọnde ha makọtara kpọrọ anyị klọs mmiri pụtakwa
una masaida na buna
anyị amadị since ahụ anyị ji bịa n'ime ọhịa anyị amadị ebe
na particular place kidnap na ọfịa side ebe ọ
ọfịa mgbakwu ya bụ onye ma na ọfịa mgbakwu ka anyị nọ ya so
afọ onye ma na ọfịa mgbakwu ya
Emmanuel so wepụta ebe a yesterday wee fụ one man one time one let's see you cook no cook na ibu ya. I always say the man je go te cigar na otaba. The man we je go te cigar we put a bono kwa na shita go kwa na yaba. And by then phone na
Na cross kwa mmiri na lo.
Cross kwa mmiri na you kwa na yaba. And phone na ya go. How you put one name one. You put more. So I come to that no. I went and say hanya iPhone. I work one device. I will tell her ego. I will say not 20 millions, not 10 million.
The benefit.
Different, not 20 million. Of course.
When I see you, never.
Had I knew, had I seen
Okay.
not 20 million cartons and about 10 million. Phone now. I was not phone now. You go. No higher jet charge. Look at the final to well a hole. West Emmanuel West Side, one power. You have to pussy. You were back.
Okay.
I was I would eat better. I will eat better now. I will tell you that was I did now. I will let my tablet.
Ulu mapewa
Emmanuel. A bruise of them way in you. Was I would eat better. I would eat better. I did horse for me. I thought I want them I have fully. Until this life. Yes, now I do. Emmanuel.
Don't know if you're going to
In the Fulani. I work close for me. Yes, I say I lie down. I lie down. I see me papa. Me papa. I say I didn't. Ya didn't. Or just no man. Come on, and never see you. Back ages with it is your mom.
It is a mabuto bono.
Emmanuel.
Then do good over the young.
In the Fulani.
It is a mabuto young. So, Messi Guinea, Messi again then.
I will say more mutilab.
Now, the same video that I just played now, Jovica reacted on it, and this is what he could see. Look at the title he gave the video. This is the same story, right? On his own channel. Just a moment. Let me see if I can. The video you are seeing here now, this video now, look at the girl. You just heard her voice. Jovica have already reacted on this video 1 month ago. If all video square label, you know the story yourself, you can hear the story now. So Jovica have access to the video, and the title that he gave the video is Fulani or Igbolani, who is responsible for the buying in Igbo land. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna further this. If you don't understand this, okay, no problem. This is a way of promoting Fulani. He's still questioning the people that are behind the crime, even when the person the victim himself. That was the time a bishop was kidnapped. The same thing happened. The bishop also said something and called out the people that kidnapped him.
I know I'm saying this in Igbo.
Why not?
I still believe that only Igbo will want them, no matter what. You know what? I broadcast was gentle. At a point, no, now got one here because.
Now wait.
Madam goes it number got ball. When I get a good it is no. Now consequence now on them mother. I know I'm saying she claimed to be the
Thank you very much.
that I'm going many pleasure. Wow, no. No, because my preaching book can happen to this insecurity.
So this is Jovica trying to, make it look like, that he's innocent. Everything is there. Or if you make Agwabi. Again, I greet you. You're welcome. I'm just seeing your comment, to be honest with you. Don't mind them yet. They will not come out to load. Now, Jovica, let's hear him.
Can happen in a bag one night. I claim on offline. And where hold him get it?
Oh, this statement, then you play if you don't play again now. Oh, this particular statement. Yeah, if you are motivated, you play that video so that you can hear it yourself. To him, you are just doing it is about you people. It's about the Igbo, not the Igbo to him more.
Now I be about show nine that no matter what you have, but I wouldn't have no now consequence now turn them mad. I know I'm saying this in Igbo. That not getting yaka. If I'm saying those things, that's I still believe that only Igbo I will see my brother. That is why I've never one day taken up any report, full report, and exposing some certain secret available to me about my Simon, my Arabes, and my other things. But that isn't surprise. Whatever they must have told her, then they declare 1/3. It's in my head, no. Madam Gozi, ejim number ga abo. Mona game a discussion between Mona again and one other lady. I'm mama ngakwa here because when we have a broadcaster, but only na honorable somebody. Ima the person. Or connect again a call. I am a 3-way call over a particular discussion, which I'm Obasa in that discussion. That was when you gave me your 2 numbers. I didn't surprise in Mo Honyambo. Ima be America, go be America. This is Honyambo. Madam Ngozi, I would have called you when get that him. But since he may go public, declaring him Honyambo, and what you Shikoku, I wouldn't have bothered. I don't need to call you. I ain't trying on America here, madam. Open need declare 1/3 or by who?
Now, since you know her, like we're claiming now, because like I told us, I have not played all the video. Since you know her, why did you tell us that you want to check her profile? You want to check her because you started by checking her profile. Oh, nah, she's into health. You just run away. I said the login man on cha.
Who? On America, kind of. I'm coming to your city. I will not tell you the date, but I'm going to send a text message when I be visiting your city. Please let them arrest me. Everybody declare 1/3. I'm surprised now. Educated woman, I have given a doctor, and I'm not motivated, but I respect it because you speak well. You cannot take time to advise our illiterate brothers. Ne claim on a half of freedom. Go and keep it zoku. Karo upon a libo. Give a chicken. Ne use her. Give a zego. Give send her. Hane etiwa libo. There is a libo disaster. Okay, let me play only one voice note, only one video. Pastor Simon Eba. I told you Eba and go to their weapon. Some of you may have watched it, but if I want you to watch it from my angle, and I will analyze that video, that audio message. Listen to it.
The person will phone and the emergency my man put it in the eye. Yeah, I'm Zaria. The boyfriend, I'm nation. Sorry, come from speaking with you.
Launch a 1 million. The other one, okay, 900,000. Okay, that was the voice note of Simon Eba when he was discussing some of his boys. Then on ground, according to them, they are still called men on ground. So on now, but there is men on grass. Now discover somebody on Ebendana Potrande Boko Haram. Now Zaria. Then we're on your goalkeeper. Then one Amuri. Now Zaria. Only the goalkeeper Hanche. All the guy when in connection with his other. I don't know. So the Hana Potrande Boko Haram some Ewe. And the person at Chile say here. Yes, I connect here to PA. ka PA discuss or ka we ke bute ya no senga gwa na eresi are very cheap. That's a goal. Ya gwa na eresi rocket launcher 1.2 million. Yes, Guinea, are you sure? Yes, the other one 900,000. Yeah, AK. That's connect here with immediate effect. Gawa. Now, all someone gonna have connect here. Now, here one among so many voice notes. And when there's some information get dish out publicly. Yem ja a dish be me out bo. Me na onye nchinaka enwete ya is still with them. And Hama, oh yeah, when that information. So yeah. So let me say play that particular information or Koya. Call to your story actually. Hagamano nya who release here. And that person's life got it in trouble. So therefore, that's why I'm going to keep it things. I have numerous evidences. They are there. Now, but just one among places upon them. And when the voice of the let me not go to some details. Habu Bataya, Yamanagwana, Nakwa Lokanka, Naga Buriola go. Then we behind a door here. So Hagi Bure Mas Butelea, how was it that I need a motorcycle? Someone a mepono Guaha, Nahaji Naka, Unu Jumbrella, Unu Granot. Gano Choron motorcycle now. After all how I couldn't fight freedom. That's how I just always go. The Maroma put aside. Baby, wouldn't the mother knock on her top, who motorcycle, Babuha. Coming another motorcycle, Hapaka Halawa. Get na motorcycle, Babu Shua, Umwibo, Dina drug, Umwe. Yeah, they buy them and moved on. I have the voice note.
You don't have it. Now listen. That is why I want to have his video where he talked about his own men. You know why? You cannot eat your cake and have it. Ndibo. Oh, we have an mother that believe. Badoko na die believe. Obona if you could get an salmon and the other wrong. Man, if you much believe on if you could not I ship to labor and I can't up to 4. I don't want to lie, up to 4. The thing is that in key very play get in the exposition. What if you expose here? Among can never is with this is that would be believer. First thing key play go here now. Now Cheba they go ten cause. It's not secret. This is not secret. It is not, and I will tell you why it's not secret. When council and buy, someone and the USB go brick go put the ndame. One in there for if ndame ab. Half and a half rebe. But you go my chain. It's only years, so on the no car. If you say in with the force of the guy, they go to say all those things. No, see a secret. The same window to Ginagawa. We could feed the Bunu men, they could that now. Now, again, up on the police in Nigeria, and dime and walk over. No, I can't use. Now, if you say never had a family, we quiz you on Igolia. It draws Nigerian security forces on the. They didn't charge now because so can even Nigeria goes get them. Oh, the guy can also equipment. You don't it be like in the country so much, right? If you could see me in a video gabon in a bamba Kedika, my beloved country, Nigeria, my beloved country is where we put it over in a lesson them madam go dota. Then he dota on a he was security. Kedi governor in charge. I suppose Nigeria, law for ya. Why that? Your focus now about na Simon Nepa, no me call. So, Kedis Macavidon came maybe for Mondo to the men. Unu Nekuna Anaga, equal in the police, Mondame, Nana, if you had Wulia Naga goes in deep. Go one man is so desperate, not evidence he gets you with women, Simon or Namodican. ga-ejide voice note ebe Simon na-ekwu okwu agwa ndị si ga-agbuo ndị bụ motosaịkụl na ha motosaịkụl after nọ ha ka a na-anọrọ ọgụ ijide aka iwepụtabeghị ebe na ijide the thing all the same thing na maka ndị Igbo sabo nọ n'ala Igbo bụ the worst sabo in the whole universe. Adịm ekwu okwu na this earth, both ma Jupiter, both if you go to another, I'm not mention any planet. Igbo sabo bụ the worst. Even in animal kingdom self, na can ime wild animal. Sabo n'ime nke ndị Igbo bụ worst. Because remember, the same thing okwu here, quite almost the same thing Lazuba Wono. They intel against Ngozi. Ya wuputi aketa ebe ọ bụla gbabi. Luta atafube that intel. Apart from no record conversation na akpa nkata ebe na no record ya. Kedu that intel? That ya show me the side of kita. That I will bring you down. So or the somebody na-ekwu ka ya na ijere dị na mma ya na ikenga dị na mma ewepụta ụdị nke akịta ebe a na-ekwe ngwa ọgwụ ọrụ ọzi onye ya ga-ejidezi that voice note kịta na wepụtabeghị ya wepụta ya ọ sị that na o wee ndị ka nọ na group na no one of them Jesus intel. I agree. If you go episode nke afọ na iwe voice note dị nnọọ mana okwu nke ahụ kwuwe ife dị nke ahụ no ya we play the voice note ya wote na ga-ama ekwete m mana ọmambụ the content ọgbambụ ife ikwu na ya ka someone kwuru ede ọ bụghị ga na that video based on our shit to go here is na Ngozi si chụwa gị na okwuru ebe a anyị ga-ekwere the thing no there's nothing like that. If you go like I always tell you ọ bụ na ị na-egbu ndị mmadụ n'ala Igbo, whether you are president or you are prime minister, you are deputy, whether you are Jovika, whether you are a pastor, whether you are a reverend, and you in a so iso na ndị na anana mmadụ moto n'ike igbo mmụ ndị mmadụ ime nke a ịtọrọ mmadụ ibepụ isi ibepụ aka ime nke a iwu ọbara I don't support it. Oh, no matter who you are, I don't support it. Okay, and I don't think that ndị be anyị na-awete na support for that kind of thing. Nobody. You see the reason why you must always pay attention to find that ndị na-ekwu eziokwu before isowe mmadụ before you go into the mmadụ jụọ gajụ onye a na-ekwu ife amama onye azụ eziokwu gịnị ka onye a ga-ekwu gịnị ka ọ pụrụ imewu ife onye a bụ ọdụna nke a ji bụrụ mmadụ ịma mmacha mmadụ right but ka mmadụ si kwuo okwu ga-agwa gị ụdị mmadụ onye afọ bụ ọ bụrụ nnọọ that na ịfụrụ mmadụ mebi na this person look innocent mba ị ga-eche ka ọ n'ọnụ mmiri okwu ya otu o si ekwu okwu otu esi because echiche gị bụ n'ọnụ okwu gị otu isi echiche na ọ na-apụta ife n'ọnụ okwu gị ọnụ okwu gị na-egosi ife ị na-eche n'obi mana ihe gị mmadụ oke nwoke dị na play vidio okwu otu ọgwụ ụdị ikwu ife dị na vidio o plekwara na some program vidio play iwu ike ikwu otu datin otu o suwe dị na that video mba etu esuwe ya ị na-akpị ya aka. Madam Original, I see you. You're welcome. Say, Chai Igbo Sabo is the worst in the universe. That is just the fact. Worst. If you can't know what an intel, Jovika, go say video, give me American day bandits say go to that weapon. Can't say we on. You don't talk about one. If we choke maybe our beloved country. You might try any other. Kedi can the bandit say go that weapon. Keka say go if I go. Keka Obokwa Wopiko na Igbo from Ogen Ke Ojugu from 1967 till now. ndị Igbo ewutebeghị amọta nke bụ charachara like na charachara amọta nke fa mba ọ dịbeghị. Ị na-aghọta the point na ọgụ niile anụrụ n'oge anụrụ ọgụ n'oge ochie ọkwa nke ndị Igbo ji agafe wee rụta ka ha yuzuo ifugo and then that battle was between Biafra and Nigeria. Soldier, right? Nke kịta bụ na ọgụ ị na-ekwu okwu ya bụ Nigeria soldiers. Nke na ọha ọji aka for na-achị ofa because ESN was built to counter terrorism. Ọ bụla Nigeria Army. ESN originally for Fulani before ndị army wee maya one na the thing. Tie aka na the thing. Igosi gị na ndị Fulani na ndị bandits ndị ogbunigwe na ebe ike fadị bụ n'ebe ndị na-ewu olileanya na ha ga-azọ gị ndụ na ife ọjọọ bịakwute gị. And ọ ka bụkwa the same people aka gụwa bụ Bible nakwa ya. Chineke mere mmadụ. Gịnị na-eme ndị be anyị Chineke ekweghị ntị.
Ọ m ga-ekwu ole ghara ole so dịka m kwuru achọghị m ikwu some of these things ka hapụ ịmata onye ebe anyị enweta ya. Ndị amada na anyị nwere mmadụ with them. It takes
ị na-anụ anyị ekwekwe ọ sị gị no what I mean Nigerian security force anyị ọkwụta aka mmadụ si ekwu anyị meaning that group nọ ya bụ nke group bifa iwe mmadụ with them is understandable iwe mmadụ with them but onye iwe with them bụ onye and kedu the assignment kedu their job
ego ka ọ ga-eri were a very huge amount of money kwụọ ya onye ahụ ga-agwa gị kama ọ nọ with them ego ole ka a na-enye. Say just give me information. I will never expose you. And no more that we have never exposed him. He has to be there with them. So make mistake, reveal most of these things. The person got no in trouble. And number two, again, you get more information. We have them. Man came when I guess goes there. We are keeping quiet. Yana only declare one time. Well, him made these brokers are a kind of warning. I got to be very careful. That Ngozi, I ain't turn on America here. This even after these brokers, give feel that they sure of what you're saying. And when your evidence here, it declare wanted. Do the second video, but there that now you have intensified the wanted. Then all the saga, I was the I saga. I give it to somewhere, and maybe we will take it up to legal. I know in America, it can take it up legally in American government. We feel it when you job merigi. Then I also take your matter, respond to you with my evidence to you. If you sponsor terrorism or not. Now, it's now 50 million, your so-called 50 million Biafra has voted for their referendum. Where? On the internet? Okay, let me Google it. I think I made a good, let me upload that particular information. Yes. Can there be an online referendum? That is what I asked the Google. Let me get to that particular video. Okay. Thank you. Can there be online referendum? Yes, for a governmental election and binding public referendum holding them online is generally considered too insecure and it is not widely practiced. However, online referenda are common and practically for non-governmental organization business and internet corporate decision. Now, this woman also can be done non-governmental. It can be used. But for a governmental election to bind referendum, holding them online is generally considered too insecure. Or the insecure, it cannot be trusted. Then Ghana, who's not the only country, Switzerland and Estonia. These are the two countries that go online. And they may here as in diaspora. How many online, but they are there in the land because of insecurity of the government, because of anyone in the opposition. But for an opposition to do the online insecurity, it's not here. It's irrelevant. Ngozi Mepronia Sina, the governor of our Ndibo, how illegitimate governors. Ngozi, I think maybe we need to report to Kiba Prufo, Ebe Governor Soludo, Hopo Zodema, Ale Soti, Pitamba, and who again? Ebe who illegitimate. I want you.
You see the stupidity of this man. I don't want to insult you before, but the more I listen to you, the more you irritate me. You are a very, very foolish human being. Very, 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 very stupid. You have no brain. At least, despite any group, I thought now you were to able. Although I'm not coming to believe I know. If that believe keki is blow ye, sometimes support because next thing again, you know, because busy na I bought fan of it because at all. But you know, somebody could is a different thing altogether. Do you understand? It's a different thing altogether. Is again the person opposite the 5 and 6. My neighbor, your gospel. You are just a common criminal, and I will tell you why you're a criminal. Now you read this thing. What Biafran said, what Biafran conducted is self-referendum. Now you agree that is insecure. You agree. The video of Biafran voting in homeland is there. How to rather around politicians to get, because you are just an instrument of Hopos of them, because you are dragging Alex and the Osoludo because you want to gather momentum. You are the person that employed you is governor of Imo State. As simple as that. If you need information, you went there. You were privileged. You are just privileged to be in the WhatsApp group. They added you because they thought that now you have a platform to voice out, and you have tried everything in life to make money. A guardian. Each of you be a priest. Let's start from Christendom. Each of you be a reverend father, or if you manifest in a way and I talk water. You decide that to him why you hide down the England the church Anglican. Then you are living in America. Since you are so much in love with Nigerian politics and the way they are the government and the governors, what are you doing in Imo State? Don't you have homeland? Don't we have an Anglican church in Igbo land? Go to Imo State and become a priest now. Why are you in America? Ebe hope of them are no excellent and all that. The Queen of lawsuit so good that lawsuit. He wasn't the US can hope of them as governor of Imo State win the election from 4th position, even non-Igbo ma from 4th position to number 1. Ebe comment no go. Ibuku a principle eziokwu. Ngozi did not declare you wanted. Nobody did. If a guy declared wanted, there be maybe an Igbo. Yes, now because go on my key name go on my group in on there. Go on my fee name, nobody know. I can't threaten anybody. I don't have the power, and I don't wish anybody to buy. Man, all the easy. Imi for German, he does for German about difficult. I don't belong to any group, unlike you. I am a Biafran by birth. I am not in the government. I am not in any meeting of government, both Nigerian government and Biafran government. I am just a content creator. Not like you. Your own is different. You are an agent, pure agent. But it's a shame. You know why did I even say shame? It's not a shame because Christianity in Nigeria is something else. From Can to the list is something else. Ibe Christian, Igbo mmadụ ọbara mmadụ adọghị anything. Then what are you preaching? Ọ bụrụ na ibe Christian, like you claimed, ị na-afụ ndị Christians na Benue, you have the temerity to support and promote ndị deprived Benue youth immobilize themselves to fight back. You are a Christian, no? And Christianity is seen as a religion. Muslim is a religion. if you can this thing at your age, so you don't go na age boys. Can this if name? Imagine that because some of the Christians have actually stained their hand in blood, right? They don't want to stain it. Nobody is saying you should stain your hand in blood. But the one is still in a very bad way. You can't to go to get a at least to go to Bloom go the book, only a book go with ego. Okay? You're going to phone. You just want to make it, you just want to be relevant on social media. Ego will go there. Anyway, I don't need to go further. I don't need to
prove because I heard this is much you don't get it. But you don't push me to the point of can I set up a proper report. Keep up government an illegitimate governor.
Okay, I go soludo. Hapo gia. If not careful how criminal minded. Okay, go soludo. Are you from Anambra State? You are from Anambra. You are Imo man. Imo. What are you talking about? Are you not from Imo State again? Please. Am I missing something here? Is it this man not from Imo State? Focus on your own government and hope also them. Soludo, CSS, Soludo, and all these 10 governors. Yes. But since you want to defend, start from your state. Start from your state, Imo State. Start from there. And Soludo, why Soludo is illegitimate is that Biafran has been declared. Imakwife bụ na declare. Ina be the video was in the by declare Nigeria. Ina that court again. I prepare lawsuit. I prepare lawsuit. Okay, get prepare lawsuit against you. That prove I common beggar. You are begging for Soludo to fund you. Okay, we lawsuit in the US. That's what they're doing. With the hope of them, okay, we lawsuit in the US. Can cover prove or to be legitimate government. Now we're going to declare Biafra. And the signature, everything is there. Then now we're going to say that now issue go the in a baggage the video. Otundi Igbo suwe declare Nigeria. I'm from 1914, no. About when they lose war. Few people got some no, because they went to Nigeria before the war, right? In a we take the video, or to declare Nigeria. But then it's part of this, or part of the evidence. Then he could here say that na referendum now they could win 50 million votes and not the insecure. Open a way sense. To I look this way, didn't know it's I will not lie. My people that know me know that I don't know how to hide for it. Chief be the neighbor Ogara Ijaba. I mean, you could get for me. Chief night, you could the sea. The only time you could get for the Nabana. Okay, doesn't have that force on force on here. Man, you chief no like no to chief be bana neighbor na hide that chief or more than na gaga on a lota or shock on that no you am every now. Ota kid. It the like an deka sway bopana. Mawaka for guy. I'm mom even magazine. I'm a man of Magetaro God make. Sometimes we used to, in Africa, we believe that if you are email the main will affect. Or Gavana Magatali. I'm telling you, care on himself. I'm my favorite.
But it's action.
If Magatali quick they make because I form if anything again chief be there. Eba no kwage chief be there go now. Oh quick because nature guy na don't know ka ihe na amira kwara na akoiri brain adro ma oge ni maro wo keba gebi No why not try? What to be honest? Why not try? Credit to why not try? Why not money? Well. Why not money if it ego? Because I form if a game mad no just let it na Maya no. Obulo again agana account. There are many things to do to make money, Jovika. There are many things to do. So many things to do. Why not? Okay, why? I can't wait. I'm for why you for you give my money. Oh, you can feel yourself. Then you change no man. No, do my why? I'm on that cheek. And the way na you can't quite mad now. Nedim mad. So my husband, my husband. She make me go to mad. Now, equal na self referendum na. No, the question you come back, you know, if you're right, that no fake.
Information.
No fake. No, they're secured. If you can email you will open this platform. That's a champion, no? Because so I can be Biafra in the Google. Open email the result accept. Bring the one you can measure another self referendum in Keicho. Can measure. Mananka was self referendum. Ọ dị ka ịbịa na be gị amamo let's assume na go na-ekwu na na-emụrụ ụmụaka iwu ụmụaka fọ n'uye gị amamo na mmadụ ga-enwe ike mụ na yes na because ife na amachari online ịpụtakwa ịdagburu nwanyị mmadụ ị na-atụ ime akapụ maybe na ịma ọnụ na dịsa ụmụaka ịma ọnụ fancha niile ị na-akantụ ụmụaka gị maybe idetuo ya that counting they count on Makagi. But if you have a self, your own counting. But opposite in a stage, you count. If they want to count, then we'll say come or we'll change your figure or man change the number. But if they want to make it official, it's up to them. Like Ogana consensus in Nigeria. After I draw a bone, Makandi don't a village. Olendi never. It can get a rich stage of greeting. Okay, na ha bụ ndị na-agụ ọnụ ke mmadụ ne mmadụ ne na ebe a ụmụ anụ ndị kwuru nwoke one na nwaanyị one in order ka mmadụ ne bi na this house emeche ha bịa na ụlọ maka na ha gwọ n'ebe a pụwa o na-egwu afa ka ha ga-ewe ọkụ imeche dosi na accept if some people ike na ha wụ n'ọkwa mmadụ 3 ka fa ebe ha wụ mmadụ 6. So since you want that authenticity of the you want it to be original, let's go to INEC as Oyigbo. You don't know what if men na ndị Igbo dey win election, presidential election. You go with that reason. Mba, mana na ekwo illegitimate governor. Illegitimate governor abụọ na ekwo that na ha fawa abụọ ndị Igbo mana ha committed offense. Mba, ife a na-ekwu okwu ya bụ ife dị obtainable. Nke a na-afọ ya otu suwede. You don't want to talk about it. Man, you focus on irrelevant stuff because Nibu Jovika.
Or whatever. In an existing country, they say it is illegal and can never be to exist Nigeria or online voting. It's not done. It's not acceptable. It's not advisable. That's all, except it is non-governmental. That's one. Let me remove this particular one. Number 2, I also ask a question. Can any group or any particular group establish a military or a military formation or whatever in an existing country that say it is illegal and can never be acceptable and it's a treasonable felony? But then Onion responded to him, say, "Na thunder, no, na their barrack. You have a barrack in an existing country. Give where the God knew queer. Now working in our country, and you are educated, Madam Ngozi."
Look at this guy saying what we exposed. So you might have declaration. So you see, even if we find anything, I could have just one thing. To be honest with you, I want to be real. To some of you that may not know, my anger, if I need a signal, if you look at that again, is Or that's the height of it. I don't care if in a no go because the same thing if in a corner onye pụta gee na-afụ na Igbo gburu edos no ife ga-agba gị n'obi straight bụ Igbo man na ị na-ekwu ị na-ajụ Google ma na-enwe army in an existing country. If you can eju Google and na-enwe army in a declared country and na-enwe army in a declared country a declare go Biafra. Ọ bụrụ iwu na gụwa bụ Jovi ka nọ there before declare game that na ịbụzi na no declare gị ya ọ bụrụ otu si wee dị Jovi ka oge declare Nigeria nna gị ọnọdụ mpa gị nna gị oge declare Nigeria as a country lọlụ gado ọmọ nna gị bụ Flora Shaw na-egide kpọọ Nigeria ọmọ ya nna gị ọmamaka ya Jofika will take the result of self-referendum before amalgamation, 1914. That referendum, go to self time, will take result of referendum. Eju not to east, west, that referendum, we get what the result, yeah, before for that the existing country in the Ukraine. People can do anything. Man, I want it in if I learn, but I once you are doing it in a if I learn, or give me your brain affect. Oboka for to salute do ma Alex so in a fact contest the governor win no. Whether might be winning, but it's not their fault. They are still Biafrans, whether you like it or they are Biafrans. Manozi, okay, see that no Yebulia, no Oyebulia de Wutia Koesi careful the gad after Kebulia. Okay, say that na no Yebulia ya war no ya ni we had honorable the person no so ye gwara na hey okay na go if you blocking ka na do ko ya ke malo okay ke if you block ka ke fugo di ine no okay na giwa na aju ese ki adi after ki awo golo awo baby we yan carry ya prabulia. So what I'm saying, if you follow the key name na all this kind of thing maybe they irritate in them mad. They win mad even agwagin if you name they would they carry if any governor because without people like you, governors will do something good. You forgot that people like you, when they never make governor, our governor had to seek any forge of an that do now you know. If you have a brain again, you are using your brain for negative stuff. Kesu ngozi kobra kwuo ko so be legitimate governor. Isu gogweno kita as a Christian, governor of Imo State, otosu emezi a force Islam. Don't Imo State. Kebe ke lawsuit gini. If akababa so Chineke just na ikpe ga-ebido from onoka. I'm a video, the other video being a minute they preach. I'm extending my hands of brother fellowship to you in Jamaica. Come now and repent and give your life to Christ and come in my Christ in the member that introduced. Do you know Christ? In my Christ, first thing you need as a preacher of gospel is people's life first. The same one don't matter. Jesus Christ will work to preserve the mother soul. Ibulu ba go na squash the life na crush ya. Peter mere ma we be permanent. Gịnị ka Jesus gwara ya? Peter wonu mageti na obo robo ma na ma. O kwere megwe miracle o mere the woro nti teach go back nti amado. Ọ nọ na Bible ị na-ebugharị. Mana ị na-ebe a na-ekwu otu isi wee full soldier. You will have men. You have the question of okay, different men ga meet go. So, I know cooking security, but you have men on the ground. At least, I'm a positive man in the guy, in the other men. Show us, if not because of our men. So, something has happened. In that video, you said, no, you did not even hide your word. Chineke mebele can put all that video so that we can now explain it properly. Okay, somebody said that he's exposing he's repeating this position of Iken Guru. Okay, I don't come surprised. Just okay, you Google. So oh no, because didn't Namabu Ima among among come also to Bulbul priest na Anglican. Or the appointment kind of been before. Oh my goodness, appointment came in your priest. Priest on that appointment called just normal by prophet like or in school. I don't come surprised not saying I start if na go. So when you get go go na complain repeat the program mama de mele. Okwifu go na. You can get a program, you can go gini come and apart from Osaka came for Pastor Bono. It wasn't the cool. But the truth is that you cannot just do something. Imana no can again. What we do here is to make sure that we expose these lies, criminality, promoters of kidnappers, promoters of Ndobunigwe. We don't support killing of anybody. But killings, to keep people differ, so some kill with their statements. They use their program to promote or to encourage others to go and carry out the crime. That is another part of it. The one that pains me most is seeing the Igbo person justifying the killing of another Igbo man. Why? Veronica, I see you. I greet you, my sister. I greet you. Official AJ, you are just joining us. Nice to see you. Anyway.
Your level of education, give where the gods now recognize an illegal so-called country.
Man, why don't you use make good video why in case I know their country? Just make good video. Okay, dedicated. Because for you to talk about her education simply means that you somehow educated. So that's why you know when somebody is not educated, at least you are educated, you know the difference. Tell us how a country can be formed or built. What does it take to build a country? To say that, okay, so people are not a country. Then, if Biafran as a country is illegal, tell us what you must have, what you must accomplish to say you're a country and how to get it done. Number one. Number two, tell us what Biafran have that is not up to that requirement. I dare you to make this video. I challenge you on that. I dare you to just make a video. Tell us how country is being built, and tell us in that same video, tell us what Biafran have today, or what they have done that country, or that is required that disqualify them to be called a country. You can never no wagini imambe we ye parede wolo gure to kwasa isi popo popo yo ofia buli wolo gure to kwasa na popo to no gis no is.
In some particular army, Simon consistently they send the ego kahana azungwaga anungwaga na za ukeji babundame babundi all the police and umu Igbo keji ababu. Akogom story ebe muak Simon parankata mana I have hosted Simon in my platform when he has never been acknowledged or recognized by Nnamdi Kanu. It was Nnamdi Kanu that made him to be more relevant. And Yama Mokwanama that now he is not working with Nnamdi Kanu. I know. But my pen about Nnamdi Kanu, who gave him order to people to go and listen to him, also wrote him to continue the broadcast. Never one day disconnect himself from him. Even when Simon was making broadcasts against his own wife, Nnamdi Kanu, labeling her Onya Okuna.
You are a very poor student of Ikenga. Now I know your source of information. You are a very poor student of Ikenga, Guru. You are a very lazy student. You should have done your primary job. Do you know, if I were you, First thing he should have done is to find out who is Ijele in 2018, 2019, in fact, 2017. Oyeko, ka ebe ọ nọ na 2012. Gịnị ka o mewe na 2010? If you can, why I'm saying this is because this thing I've said is accessible. You can lay hand on that. Just 2 days ago, as they hot, brought all these things again. He ran a very fresh new program about Ijele. He did it. As the hot did it. You can go down, listen, and equip yourself. You can't do that because you're a lazy student. Then Ikenga in Ekokuya, who is Ikenga? In 2018, 2017, 2015, 2014. Who is Ikenga? If you can do that one, of course, it will go a long way to help you. It's the who's good PM na your platform. Although Facebook get to call almost 7. If how criminal minded they did. Nobody knows. I don't even know your platform on Facebook. I tried to find out. I saw different neighbor, but if you not publish about from Kwambe Potako that's a shot na Facebook. You don't. Nobody. I mean, anybody that take you serious needs help mentally, because Ebo a new modern Afonja, new modern a flav with the swag, a flav for John. You cannot just. I was trying to, he to somehow respectful. Man, from the deserve anything respect. You don't deserve it at all.
Accusing her of sleeping with Ifan of blessed memory.
Yeah. To tell you, draw the information of someone. Let Ifa you work with blessed memory. My own you blessed and now soldier on the educate and then men on ground. Gabonda Ifa you buy the crew to Kenga na Chipana keep back. They get it.
Accusing her of sleeping with the barrister. Ifan Jumako. Am I correct? Job 4. Lebanon is sleeping with us, even outside the some of the prono Jerry did. And when my mother accused, none they can't hide all that. He never said anything. That is when tomorrow, if I come out to see my enemy insecurity, I shall done a letter. You are a liar. The word you may go and listen to him. The same way he should have told us, please, I disassociate from this guy.
Now, imagine this guy, Imam, always some people now are so senseless. But if you tell them something, they will use that thing wrongly. If what I can matter if will use it wrongly. This man, that's what is repeating here. There was a video of Ikenga. Okay, that court. How many of you remember that video? That court where Maxwell was persuading Mazamakana to say something about Samaneka, to condemn Samaneka publicly, because they believe that video is the final. They programmed Maxwell to do that program just for that day. Ejimako Pushman said, no, forget about it. Why he said no is because he don't want Mazamakan and Biafrans to start having issue. And he don't want to get involved with anything, whether he's in support or he's against, is not his business. But how senseless this man, Mori Gengam, how senseless. The Genga was live, watching. Immediately after that court case, he made a video. I watched it. He said that distance himself from this experiment. That means he cannot be trusted. That is the beginning of the Ikenga's attack. Officially, he had been doing it, secretly before. But he not that he loved Mazamakan. No, he never loved Mazamakan because of ego Ifa Yoba presenting. Because of Ifa Yoba promises. That is gospel. Now, you listen to Ikenga and you want to make video without giving yourself sense of reasoning, because God have already given it to you, but you refuse to use it. God have already given you the brain, but you refuse to use it. It's not his job to. Must have something serious to face, not to create more chaos for himself. And sleeping this and sleeping that with the Mazagano's wife and all that has nothing to do with insecurity. So even if Mazagano refused to say anything based on his condition and everything, he don't want to say, he don't want to get involved, he don't want to say anything now, you are not in position to use that against Mazagano. You cannot even use that to connect it to insecurity. How is this Mazagano's wife with his sleeping with anybody? How is it got anything to do with insecurity in Igbo land? It's quite I don't understand you. What does that have to do with insecurity? What if there's what if the proof is there? And let me remind you, before PM begin to say that in the first place, he already warned Mazagano's wife. He gave her advice. Criminals that in Finland. You don't talk about those ones. Mazagano's wife be the noise somebody by attack. In case if you don't know, she's the one that started it, initiated it. That even me, I was like, I can't enjoy this, so I can't take this if I were. That is just a fact. Anyway, I think I need to end this video here. I've made my point. He said a lot of things here, but let me just play him the more before we end. But please like the video and let me know what you think about it.
I've never seen any voice on that. So any damn Jorigwagi that Nnamdi is contributing, I will be bold to say it with evidences available. Most of the time, I have the evidences.
You don't have anything. Or evidence won't keep that go, not. That's your evidence. You are actually dragging yourself to the mud because people are not seeing how stupid, how idiotic person you are. How can you actually believe that a man who brought out the Liberation Army, you not only him, because this has to do with the Biafrans. The Liberation Army came out, well organized, the structure, everything is there. On video, they did not hide it. If you was able to go put the thing, you know, they could say how myopic, how honestly you expose yourself. You expose yourself because that goes to show that you can't even reason properly. He will issue with to articulate some things. Between if you know it will be able one more you go to dota. Now it goes give you the ebe getting the more he has not implicating, but can get more dangerous or more difficult to bring out. Which of them? That a voice note and a video, live video, eba go to something. They go to that and boost the can this in keka but that's what men do. Come on, if I ever quote you men on ground, okay, for Kakagina, all looking shake is shake. No, I don't mean to that. I actually mean that. Be bold enough, that's what men do. Because if not two of them now in prison, now they are now being detained, so you can all of you have now find your voice. Enjoy in a looking at the cancer, it's in minimal. In my say, I mean, when say on in Zion mini match on a Monsiamara catapult to you. Jumbo again and then I could, or you make a video called lips. Ko forehead the guy dika okuitona. Na I call you on again. People, I'm not saying you should love PM. I'm not saying you should be a fan of Madam McCann. But like me now, I don't like many things. I don't like what Ogekere is doing. But I cannot come out now because I don't like him and start telling that he's a terrorist. I may see that I may call him a criminal based on what my findings. I may call him a liar, but I cannot call him what I'm not sure of. But look at you. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a reverend. But at least he got to school, he got a seminar how to use a West Sudan. I couldn't know that the board enough they preach. I say God, in a man of my cancer. In my cana now, but I think I not other. I just wish nigga relocated to go say how to live in Nigeria now. I believe my corner US, maybe important street, walk of free the bolon keta gagaria, you totally go belegi, did you watch on Facebook and drop all go bele. In our we gana gas, we a reference. Oh my god, bag, we do my car reference. America yegin kayegin cause on camera, kuche, but on a street lamboga. Ta beef ne beef and a shit of ma. Na kwa anda na tie na ihe na ton gara ya obeduko na ileta obere ọkwa get defele taria wolo fok na mma itabilia na ata na ata fresh beef itacha ya ikoto isi na ilu na common sense dịka nsị agbara catapult imepe ọnụ na-akọ ihe n'ọnụ gị my like I said please next time wụpụ were okpu ndị ugwu Awụsa wokpu nke fa tụkwasị okpu ndị Fulani n'isi ma were nke ndị Yoruba fikọ ya dịka ara dara ada were ya tụkwasị n'isi pụta kọwa ife chọrọ ịkọ kọwa ihe dị gị n'ọnụ otu a ka ndị ebe kwere so eburu compassion bụ some group a na-akpagharị were akwara dị efe ha ga-ame all this you guys are doing is like it's not as if you are doing this thing to protect anything, not at all. Ebe ga-ebe na igbe ka ị ga-ebe na-eme imagine ebe ịpụta naanị na-aga ya gịwa nka m ọgwụda naanị na-eyisuta na bịa live broadcast ka matakwa na ibe reverend fada ndị fada da n'ịbụ fada na ịbụ a priest ada aga na ọgụ ebe a ka ị ga-preach like how to live and make live. Since he like chara ife ndị this ihe jihad ya why na ibu ga be preaching na Yemen, ga preaching na Yemen or ga preaching na Iran, preaching na Afghanistan. Missionary as a missionary or you suppose in Ghana man ị nọ na obodo n'ụlọ ọgwụ may declare by their own state you know there na-aba Jovika ka Igbo na-enu gị Jovika mana ana Igbo ihe a bụ ife ị ga-afụ na onye wee mind of izu oshi baa na congregation otu a ka o si adị anyị apụgokwe gwana ife dị iche kịta na gị na ndị na-aba na-echiri chi n'okwu n'ụka owokwanụ ọwaanyị na nwaanyị ị na-etipịa nwaanyị ọachị ọ dị gị n'anya dị gị ma n'ọnụ oshi ọ dị gị n'ahụ. That's why, because you are making money from afọ ndị ọzọ na-ata ọgwụ ada kịta na ịkwụsị live broadcast ịkwụsị post oge aka ị ga-echeta na ego yi dị enough ifugo ọgwụ na-agwa aka na ọ daa internal war nke ndị Igbo na napụ iche eche masị nọ na enwe ndị bekwe like that, but nke ndị Igbo eche m nọ after ka ewetara everything then ọnụ ya bụ ọgụ n'ọzọ ebe oge agụ na join the politics. Sometimes let me just say this. Sometimes if I listen to these people, sometimes I feel like is it not better than Fulani? Is it not better that Fulani bring this, even just maybe just little things they have shown to North Central, Today, Kwara State is running helter-skelter. Ndị Yoruba na ndị ofe mmanụ na Aba, some of them, not everybody, all of them are from jazz. Na Aba na ndị Igbo mee nka ndị ma ha to ịpịatụ ụlọ na Lagos. That tractor na-apịatụ na Lagos, ọ ma apịatụ na Kwara State now. And then Lagos is we know how to build city, you know how to erase city, you know how to do. Kwara State, they are running here. People are running for their life. They are running for their life. Due to the difficulty, how difficult it is for these people to build what they want, to do what they want to do in Igbo land, they are paying heavily, like hungry preacher like this. Did I say preacher? I have not seen this man preaching. Never. Apart from once, I know Yakwa, don't want more one and do okay. And maybe now I can maybe in the Anglican I tell you make a way like na nigga na you would that the one come up outside. Because so years or the given on Uber rice. I have to make our mom is asking me what is their motive. Their motive is to make money now. What again? To make money. It's all about money. And this is why if you want to preach, stay away from why. You cannot eat your cake and have it. I want to know why. You know why. My Bible. Only not. Give me this and I'm gonna go on. Oh, come on now. Just school fees. There's a assignment. Just from time to time, we want the white. In Kigina, Kigede fit because Ibutiluga do any silver white. They come more. What's going to get maybe you white one? I'm on way. This man is an actor. Open Nagger always know. Women always know. I feel Cochalia to sit up on the about Dan is Gana, Ghana, Soka. Ghana, even self. Ghana, Boy State. Kiga will always know that Alos walking hands down. Because I can gather nation. Or if you make it, you go Alos one. Or private, take it, jaja. In my on social media. If we mark it, we wake. You went Ganaba. And Abba. Now, but we now you're not hearing now we. It's just for that now. If I learn at this, occasion this kind of like I said, I'm happy that you made something. And there's something that he said that before I edit video. He said that now when they fire and so in a group, and they can suffer, they leak information. Few days ago, Lazarus said that Debo told her, open with the video, open with the voice notes. I cannot dispute that. And every hand is pointing at Mazakwa. Yabuka no work out of the Kumagia. Opo Gafa, Manafa Kudike, Yana Hana Jovika and Aruka everything. You Gafa. Gusqueno that na no good Okudaya. Oku teacher one kind to that place. Now in a leak information. Jovic upon all the secret and the leak, yes, you can't you don't even know how to make sense at all from those things. Mazekai now revealed na Reverend Father. No, we ain't about Reverend Father. We ain't about Father. Many people don't know different. No, fan you were white, they know Reverend Father. No. Onye nke a bụ onye Anglican, mụ abụghị Catholic, I'm not an Anglican. Anglican bụ church, ha bụ ka na-abụ Protestant. Ndị si na fa ịma Britain, ndị be Eliza, wekafa si echiche. Fa na like even ọ bụgo na Jesus Christ bụ no, let's assume that Jesus Christ bụ no Italian man. Because Roman Catholic is basically from Italy, Rome, right? Then Anglican bụ ndị Eliza. He said, and he is a Catholic Reverend Father. No, he's not Catholic. In fact, also one of the things he made achieve this night. Many people actually believe that he's a Catholic priest. He's not a Catholic father. And this is not to say that Catholic fathers born saint. Personally, I'm not bad from there. Oh, when they father got me, guy am mad at na give no father you. You know what? Ze kambo. No, you can't pin me down with out of sentiment. You can't pin me down out of sentiment. Some of them, especially this man, Jovika, Nkiabo Police. I'm not saying that Anglican priests, they are all bad. So what I'm saying about Jovika has nothing to do with church Anglican. It's a different thing altogether. It's a different thing altogether. Okay? It's a different thing altogether. But any moment, you water na this man never no agboro futala we no oh yeah keta na oh that ki ga be na parish ya na it do say maybe it chief for pause handbag game na church bye bye because unless mo no che o mepe that bafun ife no chana no make up again there ama na aga kpọ na do say give people the way because I original no ofe go mad oga mabuli gba 44 kwa gị na Chineke provide na ọta na Chineke provide oh God, I don't want to go further on this. Forget about this man. The thing is that it's very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. You know what? In the nothing. It is too late for me to share link, so I don't think that anybody want to join me to make a comment because it's too late. This is 3 hours. Okay, we have spent 3 hours on this video. Tomorrow is another day. We are back again because the people who refuse us from broadcasting yesterday, they have freed us. You know. So Jovika, nobody is after you. One thing about our land is Igbo land have a way of fighting for himself. If you know that you are not pure, don't just feel that you are Igbo Dogu. I don't want to remind you some things. Can't be the command they celebrate if you mad. But my advice to you, God have already blessed you by giving you the privilege to live in a country like America, where you can gain 1 or 2 things. Okay. Okay. Let me not go there. So you have God bless you. You are privileged to live in America, or in you are living in the West. So at least you have privilege or access to things that you don't deserve to have based on your character. Because all them na book. Test you don't fetch water, you don't pay for water in America, you don't struggle for water, you pay, but you don't struggle to have clean water. You don't struggle to have security. How much are you paying to compare what you would have? Because when last did you travel to Nigeria? How can you be in America and you are costing insecurity in our land? In a suit to court in the Menka. One thing I love about the FBI is that you can't cheat them. By the time they check your profile in your previous video, they will understand what you stand on. And that particular video, please, anybody that have access to that video, please do me a favor. Even if you know, because after you know that use it, his voice is all everywhere there. So not that I don't want his voice, but the reason is because I want to have that video raw, his own video. I'm not asking you that I want to hear it. No, I add Logomia. And Logomia because like I said, I watched it yesterday. Okay, that part alone is what I watched and I stopped because I have other things to do. Now, You need to understand that this man is a paid agent. Well paid. Well paid. Everybody is now trying to drag, tear one another apart and all that, but it's a matter of time. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe in case if you're new. See you again tomorrow. Good night. To some of you, good morning, and some of you, good afternoon. See you tomorrow. But before then, hear this. Just a moment. I am trying to play the video before I end, and I don't know why it's not coming up. Let me take it down and bring it back. Just a moment.
All this group, someone all here in the Finland, evidence can Finland who hedge with toy and poro. Ngozo Arabes na Finland na a bribe with Nigeria. And when he get proof, maybe that those things can be written. I sue Goa or Finland to come and bring give I will try prove ebe ha joy we bribe the Nigeria joy bribe or we can write to Nigeria, they will write to the embassy America here. Ki what prove ebe bribe Finland to prosecute someone. Unu na-eche na trouble na amaghị unu na-eme. Dr. Ngozi, I expected you to be above this level in the operate. When the delivery man address go, I respect.
Just shut up your mouth.
Uchachachacha ezen kwen. Igbo kwen. Biafra kwen. Kwen. Kwezonu. Asị na-ekwekọ amagba. A na-asịkwa na anyụkọ mamịrị ọnụ ọgba ọfụfụ. Ọ gazi wee sị gịnị na ihe aja dị ọtụtụ eso bụ maka onye afọ ibe ya afụ. Ụmụ eze ndị Chukwu tere ude ma chọfa mma ekene 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 geenụ ntị n'ọkwa dị oke mkpa. Steeti Ezana na-akpọkụ gị bụ onye na-ege ntị ka ị bịa nọnyere ha maka achụmnta ego nke a kpọrọ mega fundraising nke ga-akụrụ ọnụ mgbe ọnwa anyị nọ n'ime ebe Ọktoba ga-adụ mkpọrọ ụbọchị 3 ma bụrụkwa Fraịde na-abịa n'ihu. Ezana nwere mmadụ, Ezana zuru ka eme, Ezana bụ idechi mba. Nnukwuta na n'igwe ka anyị gosipụta nke anyị bụrụ ụmụ Ezana. Dịka ọ bụrụ na ị ma ha okpuru ọchịchị nọ na ya bụ Ezana, ngwa tụọ ọnụ ntị n'ala ka unu nụrụ ka aha n'uju. Anịdịmma County, Udi County, Ezedike, Ụmana, Oji River, Achi, Mbanabọ, Anike, Mmam, Ọgwụ, Akpụ Ugeze, Ọwa, Oye, Na-enwe, Mbanatọ nakwa Odume. Obodo ndị anyị nụrụ bụ ndị mejupụtara ya bụ steeti Ezana. Isiokwu ya bụ asụmnta ego bụ maka nchekwa obodo anyị bụ Biafra, ya na iji nyere ndị ogbenye bụ ndị omekome bụ gọọmenti Naijiria wakporo, kụtusia ụlọ ha ma gbaa ụlọ ha ọkụ, napụsa ha nke ha ji were bili. Onye dere ọkwa n'asụsụ Bekee bụ odeakwụkwọ ukwu steeti Biafra bụ Maazị Chijioke, mana nwa bụ Nze Akụnaobi tụgharịrị ya ma akọpụtara unu n'asụsụ Igbo. Onye tinyere aka n'ọkwa bụ gọvanọ steeti Ezeani bụ Honorable Dan Alia. Ndị ga-anọ n'isi oche na ya bụ ọgbakọ bụ nne Biafra, agụ nwanyị Odoziakụ Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, ọ ya bụ onye isi nlekọta ọrụ ma bụrụkwa osote Prime Minister Biafra bụ Maazị Simon Ekpa Njoku, pharmacist Diana Ebe bụ onye nchekwa ego ga-anọkwa na ya bụ ọgbakọ, tinyekwara onye isi nchekwa ala Biafra bụ Honorable Solomon Nkwọcha. Ndị a ka akpọrọ oku ga-anọ na ya bụ ọgbakọ. Ebe a ga-anọ mee ya bụ ọgbakọ bụ nke ndị oyibo kpọrọ Zoom. Ya bụ ọgbakọ ga-amalite mgbe ọ ga-esete aka n'elekere 7 nke uhuruchi. Ezeani birikwanụ, onye a gara nwanne ya, tụsara m n'ozi a. Aka bụkwa nwanne unu nwoke Ichie Nzeakụ na Obi, ka ọ bara nwoke ma bakwara nwaanyị, ka ọ dịrị mgbe anyị ga-achị ya bụ nta. Ndị nwere ụmụnne m.
So, Genaduru, so you don't even know your state. Credit to the person that made that arranged this, that made this jingle, because it helps a lot of people to know their state. Yes, because mention the other state should simulate this thing. This is the best way to let people know where they, where they belong. Many people are struggling to find out their state, and Guinea is now telling us that. So yes, that is my state. So that is it. Please make sure you like the video, and see you again tomorrow. Good night. So I say, Kai, I love this. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Good night.